Hello everyone and welcome to episode 27 of Ghost of Tsushima, and a special early hello to Tashir Games, who we got to spend a bunch of time with him and Division Force earlier today. That was a lot of fun. Also, possibly... Wait, I hear something. What do I hear? Oh, people in the game. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that wasn't feedback. Is it... Nope, wait, I do hear something. Sorry, hold on just one second. And also, just so everybody knows, because I think this goes out live, this message comes up every single time that we start Ghost of Tsushima, and I have no idea why, because we are actively connected to the PlayStation Network. I don't know if the online features in Ghost of Tsushima don't work on the PlayStation 5, but then we just keep playing and it's perfectly fine. So, let's see if we can set a course for something like this. And while we work our way over to Undiscovered Location, Tashir is going to be playing Cyberpunk starting this coming, I think it's this Tuesday, isn't it? That's just in like 3 days. Yeah, that's Tuesday. Well, whichever date it is, it's going to be on December 15th, and I am super looking forward to it. That is also his birthday and the release of his brand new album. Just because every single time I have talked so much about Because I Can, which is the preceding art album, that is still in my head. So it is Just Because, and that's going to be launching on the same day as his birthday and his playthrough of Cyberpunk. So that'll be a very, very exciting day. I don't quite know where to... Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Okay. That is the second time that's happened, where I managed to get Jin into a position where he couldn't quite figure out how to work his physics, and fortunately the game seems to be designed with a dumbass trigger, where if Jin doesn't touch the floor for 5, 6, 7 seconds, the game will, like, eject you out of the closest hard surface, and thank you for that, Sucker Punch. Hello to Club as well. Earlier today, Club did what he characterizes as his yearly stream, and hopefully not the, hopefully it won't be a full year, but he got a chance to do some... I do not know how to get up here. Okay, probably pretty clearly follow this path. So I should actually go out the opposite way, and then follow the path up and around, because, yeah, we are in the shadow of this mountain. Can I get up from here? Club got a chance to play some Phoenix Point, and... First of all, it did not immediately dump him out to the desktop during the tutorial, which indicates that either his system is more stable than ours is, or they have successfully patched out that particular feature. Moving beyond the technical issue, we were trying to figure out, like, he was expressing, like, hey, how do I recruit new soldiers? And I was saying... I have no idea. Let's see if we can look it up. And didn't quite manage to answer that question in the time that it took. But I will say that there are guides about that very thing on the internet. Sorry, Wandering Firefly has something for us. So Tashir said, wait, what? So Phoenix Point is a very, very XCOM... It's an XCOM similar game that is available on the PC. It launched first on Epic Games and... more recently on Steam, and we have a problem on our system where the game crashes out to desktop with absolutely no notification of any kind, randomly, and usually within about 5 minutes of starting it up, or at least it did. That may now be fixed because Club did not have that issue. So I'm trying to figure out, did we do this once before? Did I spend a bunch of time trying to figure out where this Firefly is pointing? For this particular one. Yeah, he seems pretty confident. It's lower than where I am. Let's see how he feels about the height here. Oh, it's not even pointing to this structure. I don't think. Alright, let's wait for Firefly to get oriented. In other news... Well, actually, I'm not quite done talking about Phoenix Point. Phoenix Point seems like a super cool game. It is hard to escape the... feeling that it's still in the oven because they have some additional DLC packs that are planned and they're not quite ready for prime time yet. So Club said that he was hella nervous though. And Tashir said that sounds like the DirectX 12 issue with Division. Yeah, with the exception being I don't, and Club, you just went in. There's no DirectX 12 version of Phoenix Point, is there? And if there is, maybe I should notch that down. But yeah, that was my experience. Now, granted, I haven't done a lot of troubleshooting on this issue with Phoenix Point. I've done a lot with Division, and yeah, Division 2 just it's nuts the way that game doesn't run with DirectX 12 mode. But yeah, Phoenix Point, I have not done nearly that much troubleshooting. I keep seeing something that I want to go get. I'm so sorry. I really want to hit the road and go to the question mark. Okay, let's check our map. Yeah, so we want to go north and then follow this path up and around. Also, it is important for me to say at some point, this is the first PS5 Ghost of Tsushima stream. No, okay. Apparently it's not quite going to get up over that wall. This is the first Ghost of Tsushima PS5 stream that we've done with HDR off. And I will say that it's not, like, I wouldn't quite call it a degradation, but the snow is definitely less luminescent. When we looked at the stream for the recent episodes, they seemed a little bit overblown. Now, nobody complained about it. This is part of my own personal bugaboo. I want the stream feed to look and sound as good as it possibly can. And sometimes that will lead to excessive tinkering, and my producer will slap my hand and say, "Stop! No more! Don't touch it! It's fine. No one cares." But this was just an example of, I wanted to see how this area specifically looked without the HDR, and it still looks very, very good. The light off the snow is the issue, not the issue, but the change that I see as being the most noticeable. Club says he told Jade not to tell anyone he was going to stream, but she did it anyway. Is Jade Mia? Because Mia was also spreading the good word, and I was very grateful that she did. Who are you blowing your horn for, friend? There's nobody here but us. And soon just you. I will never, I'm sorry, I know that I've said this, but I will never not enjoy it when the Mongolians shoot their own troops in the back. I love the fact that it's possible. I love the fact that it happens. Oh, I can't see. Finally got him with that. Okay, and now we just need your archer friend. Where did he go? Oh, Jade was the mod on the channel, and she didn't say much though. Yeah, Mia let us know that you were streaming because I know that it had been mentioned. Oh, that'll be happening on Saturday, and the way that my Saturdays have been in recent weeks, it has been rough to schedule anything. And hello to Will. Will, I hope you're having a great Saturday. We are definitely having a good Saturday, and I will tell you why. And I feel like every time I talk about this, I'm just daring the fates. I'm just daring something to happen. But we are going into 5 days of work, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a nice long vacation through the holiday. And that vacation will be Hopefully even more than our Thanksgiving vacation, filled with lots of fun streams, hanging out with Tashir for some Cyberpunk goodness, hanging out with Patikin for... I know that Patikin's also playing Cyberpunk. He's interestingly choosing not to stream it, which I think that's just because he's still working his way through Valhalla, and he wants to have the freedom to work through Cyberpunk at his own pace. There's certainly games that it was really urging me to use the grappling hook there, and I failed. Yeah, Will is not kidding. I am very, very much looking forward to this vacation. I'm looking forward to this vacation so much that I am already dreading it being over. Okay, this is where square, square, x, x, L1, square, x. That's not hard. Okay. Just getting your fingers to do the right thing. Oh, hello to Eldra. Eldra, we saw you in Drienne's chat earlier. Drienne was playing some more Raft, and I have really enjoyed getting to watch Drienne and friends sort of unpack a brand new game that they, like, as far as I know, none of them were familiar with it at all. Look how cold this looks. Right now, look how cold this looks. Oh my god. I need to light a fire in here right now. And that's one thing. Sorry, I feel like there's many topics starting right now, but if there's, like, I was thinking about, like, if there was, like, an optional mode or more stuff that could be added to this game, what do I think would be cool? Like, what would I like to see added to an experience like this? And I have to say that I really enjoyed it when there was that whole section when Jin was cold and he had to, like, move from one fireplace to another. If they mixed in some light survival mechanics, I'm not talking about, like, Metal Gear Survive style of, now all you ever do is monitor your health and hunger meters, your health and thirst meters. But just like, you know, hey, you want to go, like, hunt some food or something every once in a while. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'd like to see, and that is an option to a game like this. Oh, hello to Patikin. Oh, if Patikin saw the boo to his face, that means that he missed the earlier section. And I also, the snow is now super luminous again, so maybe that's not the HDR effect. It does look different then, and I'm not sure why. Eldra is saying that they love watching Raft. Yeah, that is a fun game to check out. Raft is one of those games where, like most survival crafting games, I want to wait for it to be completely done, and then I will dive into it. And by that time, I know that, like, Drienne and friends will know it front, back, and center because they will be all the way through it several times. Club, I did not get a chance to look at your character because I was having difficulty finding it. If you could PM that over, I wanted to take a look at it afterwards. Because we did, so between the last episode and this one... Oh, yes, sorry. To close out the topic... Patikin, we were complaining about your decision not to stream Cyberpunk because we were all really looking forward to you playing that. In other news... Wait, what was the other news? What was I going to say? Oh, no. Oh! The fact that between the previous episode and this one, we did have a chance to do... How did I go the wrong way? How did I go perfectly the wrong way? Wait. Can I go around the other way? Let's assume that I can. Okay, so we're just going to continue around this path somehow. Maybe I go up here? Maybe I go up here. Let's check this. We got a chance to do a sort of exhibition stream of XCOM 2, and it went very, very badly in some predictable ways. I tried playing on Commander for the first time, and... Well, I've tried it before and didn't make it very far, and I made it less far here. When your second mission out the box opens with a complete squad wipe and everybody dies, it's a bad sign. And Patikin is saying, and because I want to make sure, be careful not to actually give Patikin a hard time. Patikin is saying that he wanted an opportunity to enjoy Cyberpunk on his own time. And yeah, there's very much that. For example, I've talked about this on many occasions. I love Stellaris. I mean, I really, really enjoy Stellaris. I cannot figure out a way to stream it in a way that wouldn't seem horribly... Like I was looking at the game that I've been playing in Stellaris recently, and it's just watching bars fill. Like, it's such a good game, but it doesn't present itself visually or audibly in a way that would convince anyone else that it's a good game. It's like watching a spreadsheet fill in. And to me, it is so well done, and it's so evocative, and I just can't figure out a way to stream it and make it fun. And other people can. Yeah, Club is saying that he went to go look at when our last XCOM 2 stream was. It was 3 years ago. And that's the last time that I really dove into it, was Rise of Wayne. Okay, I think that we're pretty close now to this mysterious question mark. And that's, I think, one of the reasons that I wanted to play it again. I kind of wanted to go through, play a bunch of XCOM Shrine. Okay. I want to do some XCOM 2 and then maybe use that as a launching point to check out Phoenix Point so that I would have a fresh comparison in mind. Does anybody see anything that remotely looks like a shrine? If I was to guess, it's going to be up here, up at the top of this thing to my left, but we seem to be completely outside the track. Like, see that there? That's a grapple point. That's a grapple point. But we're coming at it backwards. Like, we can't get up there from here, I don't think. Yeah, as Club says... No, go. As Club says, time really flies. I would have said it felt like a year ago, but, you know, there's that. Oh, and also, so, to continue on the topic of XCOM 2 here, we try to navigate up this mountain, I then went ahead and played on veteran mode, which is what I consider to be standard difficulty, all the way up to the point where we left off on stream. So there's a different crew, but fewer fatalities on my record. And if we continue with the stream that I am inclined to do, I do not know how to get up here. It'll be a slightly different crew, and one that I want to customize, because I want to get, the last time that we sort of tinkered around with XCOM, every time we started up a new crew, Tashir was right there. Tashir was part of, like, the launch crew in... Here we go. In XCOM 2. And this time, both times, he is nowhere to be found. He's taken the Mia route of arriving fashionably late. I had to double check. My memory, which is pretty good on this, is that there is also a Patikan character, and we want to make sure to get a Club character in there to join the squad as well. And that's why we were talking about the character at the start of this topic. Patikan's saying that Tashir's hiding in DC. He's probably safer there than he is on the XCOM squad. That's not quite what I'm looking for. So I think we jump across to this, probably. Well, I sure hope so. Alright, so I swing on that, and do I get up on top of that next ridge? Because I don't really see where it goes from here. Because we're gonna find out. Oh! Okay. That is a very long way to swing. Also, is this just me? I'm very concerned about this, but I think I finally figured out why you've got to... Okay, hold on a second. Am I... Like, is it just me, or does Ink on Division Force sound a lot like Haseo? Oh, so Eldra's gonna head out again. It's late there and still sleepy. Have a fun stream and take care. Eldra, thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, I didn't get a chance quite to talk about as much Raft as I wanted to. But yeah, they are... What... Okay, we're not quite magnetizing onto that next branch the way that I would have thought, so let's go slower this time. But anyway, Eldra, thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope you have a great Saturday or Sunday, depending on how late it is where you are. What am I missing? Do I go... I don't go back, do I? Do I go in? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, we're gonna try to go as far as possible. Yeah! Okay. I swear I passed through this branch on the last fall like it had no collision detection. So you're saying that Haseo, like, I was listening to it today and I was like, is that Haseo? And that was when I looked and I was like, no, that's ink. And it just, I think, and by the way, sometimes I am the only person that thinks that people either look alike or sound alike. But in this case, it was like, I think that's why I was having trouble always remembering that, like, Ink is part of the regular crew, because when I hear him, I'm thinking in my head, Haseo. But now what I want to do is listen to both of them side by side. What? So I can aim for those or try to make the jump. This seems too far for either, though. We're gonna give it a shot. Okay. Comfortable margin, no problem. Oh dear, hold on one second. So we got the charm of Ikazuchi no Kami. It's the Kami of Lightning, and perks and abilities that terrify are 25% more likely to occur. Well, that doesn't go very well with this outfit, but it would go pretty well with our ghost armor, I think. Yes, kills have a 30% chance to terrify a nearby enemy, so I would want to put that one in. And yet I really like every single thing we have in here. Except, like, we could drop sticky bombs, I think. Yeah, there we go. But you can say that Ink... So Ink does not stream independently, is that... Also... Maybe that's also it, Tashir, that he doesn't speak as often as others. But yeah, I don't know. It was just like, is this why I've had difficulty just remembering? Because I love watching Division Force, and I felt bad that I was always trying to remember all of the people that participate, because there's a wide-ranging crew, and then I thought that maybe that was part of it. I also feel like Haseo has not been on much these last couple of weeks, at least as much as it was previously. And I hope he's doing okay. Oh, so Patikin's gonna lurk for a while he watches a movie. I'm also curious what movie he's watching. And I am curious what is the secret Belgian Netflix that came up in Tashir's stream. Apparently Belgium has its own streaming service that is particular for that country, and I said it's called Belgium Movies, but I don't know what I'm talking about and made it up on the spot, so now I'm curious, what is the actual name of it? I kind of like that. So, Patikin started watching The Clove Hitch Killer. I am totally unfamiliar with that.
Are you cowards?
Oh, don't talk crap about these guys, man. I'm not good at the standoffs. Oh boy. Wait, are there more guys around? Wait. Wait. Oh, there are. Oh! I got 2 of them! That was great! That was 2 in 1 strike. Wait, there's more guys! Sorry, there's been a lot of talk about Belgium, Netflix, and also hello to Mia. Oh, so Tsushima says that Haseo's been working crazy a bunch. Now, Club, are you also from Belgium? Because Club is saying, like, what do you want to know about Belgium? Because Patikin is also from Belgium. Oh, interesting. I didn't, like, we may have spoken about this in the past, but I did not know. Yeah, so if you haven't, like, met or interacted with Patikin much, Patikin is also from Belgium, and he was saying in Tashir's stream today, or Tashir was asking him about, like, Belgium's own private Netflix that is only for and about people from Belgium, and saying that it was, like, better than Netflix. And I had not previously heard about this, so I just made up a name for it. Club says that's what the BE in his name stands for. Yes, well, Mia, we were talking earlier about the one that you gave us the heads up that Club was on and streaming, and also I left this part out, also that he was playing WAP at the time. I missed that part, but got a chance to see some of the Phoenix Point. See, I could kill that bear, but I no longer have a reason to. So for anybody watching this and like, why is he not killing the bear as he goes by? As far as I can tell, we have sufficient predator hides to go out the rest of the game. So at that point, it's like, oh, why am I going to harass this bear? Okay, so I'm kind of in the mood. What's an outfit that we... And it's good with the Ronin attire, I think. Wasn't it like Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, where it actually did consider what kind and color of camouflage you were wearing in terms of like how easily the enemies would spot you? I'm honestly surprised that more games haven't elected to do that. Part of it would feel like busy work to, like, you know, go into your inventory and change to an outfit that matches the environment that you're in. But at the same time, that's sort of what you're signing up for with some sort of a stealth action game, isn't it? I don't want to go down, though. I want to go on the rope. Oh! Well, that took away my ghost mode. Also... Okay, I don't want to be on fire, please. Or, wait, no, that's not... Okay, I think I tricked them by convincing them that I was going downstairs. Hello. Oh! Okay, really getting tired of that man's shotgun. Nope. Nope. Okay. I gotta figure out a more helpful way to get these guys off the field rather than just eating all of their ammo until they get tired of shooting it. I heard somebody yell. Oh! Okay. Sorry. That was a lot of combat all right in a row. I really wanted to get a drop assassination on those guys, and it was tons of fun. And then it led to every other dude coming in. We made it through okay. By the way, I also want to check to see, is that sort of like short range shotgun blast thing that the Mongolians fire, is that a real thing? Like Mongolians were using basically just like, I'm not even sure what to call that. It's just sort of like a short range explosion that may or may not have any pellet in it. Tsushima said Jin Sakai is the man. Yeah, I mean, he's certainly dealing with a lot, and he believes enough in his convictions that he's willing to do it, too. At the end of the last episode, I did some critiquing of the writing in this game and said some things that weren't necessarily glowingly effusive, specifically about the fact that the good guys in this piece tend to be really earnestly well-intentioned, even if you don't always agree with them. And the bad guys in this piece tend to be Saturday morning cartoon villains that exist for the sole purpose of rape and pillage and torture, and there's very, very little nuance given to the morality in this. Now, all of that said, and I think that broadly holds true in the piece, I also do think it's very true that where the storytelling is at its best is when it's Jin interacting with his friends, Jin interacting with his allies. That writing and that voice acting, I find, is very, very effective for me. We are also full on iron, I'm noticing. Gotta sell some of that. So you're saying that considering that fireworks come from that part of the world, it makes sense. Yeah, and it seems like it would be absolutely devastating, that short-range explosion, that you light that off in somebody's face. It's not just smoke and fire, like there's going to be the particulate matter that would fly into their eyes and blind them and like embed in their skin. It would burn a lot. Like, I don't think that it would necessarily kill many people on the spot, but it could blind or deafen them. It would be the only trick is, and this is kind of an important trick, that the person firing this uncontrolled, generally directed burst of explosion. What is this? Has he been up there the whole time? Can we get him down? Is he gonna break his leg getting down? Oh, nope, not into the fire. Okay. Okay, good. Oh, wait. Now we found another story. Well, I'm going to take this injured horse that we rescued from being on a roof and ride a bit further down the road. Oh, there's something happening over here.
Siege weapon.
In other news to share, is there anything else that you can think of on Steam that you'd be interested in for your birthday? Because I think it'd be fun to get something, and I know that Cyberpunk is spoken for. Oh, no, okay, that's fine. Down. No! Wait, no, you can't do that! Stop! I'm pressing 3 resolve to get up, damn it! Okay, just either one of you needs to get out and away from... Okay, let me grab your resolve. Okay, that's my last resolve bottle, so... Jeez, that was rough. That was way rougher than it should have been. Yeah, if something comes to mind to share, I hope that you will let us know. You know, no guarantees, but I would like to do something cool for your birthday. And I took a look through the wish list, and you know, is there something like particularly on your wish list that it's like, this is what I would play after Cyberpunk? Like, here's the next thing that I'd be interested in. He's very proud of what he's done here. But not so proud that he'll look at it. It's a very Bruce Willis thing. He doesn't look at the explosion. Or the inferno in this case. Was that what is left? Is there more? Apparently I'm still not at undiscovered location. Yeah! This was unrelated to undiscovered location. Undiscovered location was a fox den. Oh, but Fox has some friends that we don't get along with. Tashir says that he already has Control and Horizon. I was wondering about Horizon. I wanted to make sure that you still... that you did have that. I have a feeling like Cyberpunk and Horizon are going to be very, very different experiences. I've only played one of them, but although they both have some open world and quest-based structure to them, they look, from what little I've seen of Cyberpunk, about as far away as you can get in both concept and execution. Control is on our list coming up as well. And you know what else is? You know what else continues to come up as a topic of a game that we'd like to do a stream of? And this is so stupid. Final Fantasy 15. Because you know what is specifically about that game? I played it. I did not enjoy it. My lack of enjoyment is thoroughly documented in an existing playlist here on the stream. And yet, what continues to come to mind is that point in Final Fantasy VII Remake where I was having a lot of difficulty and I realized, wait, what is this? Wait, what was that? Wait. What is this? I've never seen this before. Guiding wind target. Okay. So this would presumably... Interesting. Wow, that was accidental. I knew that we had the guiding wind, I just didn't know how to activate it, and now that answers that. Oh, Mark Wack is saying there isn't a lot written on Wikipedia about the Mongol invasion of Japan, but some of it is interesting. And wikipedia.org / Mongol invasions of Japan. Multiple, plural invasions. I want to read what Mark Wack is putting, but I also want to head on the road. Oh, wait, we can fast travel down again. We couldn't do this for a very long time. Okay, hold on, because I really want to go to the trapper and sell some stuff, and I can't find a trapper up here, and it's irritating. So we're going to fast travel all the way down here. No, wait. Let's go. Yeah. Yep. Yarikawa Stronghold. I can find everything there. The commanding general kept his position on high ground and directed the various detachments as need be with signals from hand drums. But whenever the Mongol soldiers took to flight, they sent iron bombshells flying against us, which made our side dizzy and confused. Our soldiers were frightened out of their wits by the thundering explosions, their eyes were blinded, their ears deafened, so that they could hardly distinguish east from west. According to our manner of fighting, this is all from probably a account on, reposted on Wikipedia, we must first call out by name someone from the enemy ranks and then attack in single combat. But they, the Mongols, took no notice at all of such conventions. They rushed forward all in a mess, grappling with any individual they could catch and killing them. That is certainly what we've seen in this game. That's sort of what brought that first invasion at the beach low, was this belief that one person could go in and strike down their greatest warrior and demoralize them, and Kublai Khan said, no, I don't believe in that. So, first thing we're going to do is sell many things. I've got 177 predator hides, and I don't think that I need nearly that many. We could probably sell 77 of them and not miss them, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. It also turns out that they're worth a very large number of supplies. Like, a lot of supplies.
Excellent condition.
That's a lot of supplies we just got for that. Also, yep, we want to sell some iron. Let's sell at least 200 iron. You know what? Let's sell at least 100 iron, because we also want to stop by the armorer, and I don't want to suddenly wind up being insufficient armor.
I can do a lot with this.
Okay, and then the bamboo is... Let's just sell 200 at least, maybe 250. It doesn't go faster than this, guys. This is about as fast as it'll scroll. Yeah, like... You start... I don't know how to finish this thought. It was surprising to me to realize that the central conflict in Star Trek Deep Space Nine was based on the... And Mia, you might remember this if you're still near the keyboard. Wasn't it based on, like, the... Oh, gosh. Like, my first thought was that this, like the whole backstory of the Cardassians and the Bajorans felt very reminiscent to me of the German occupation of France. That is apparently not its, central point of inspiration. Rather, that conflict was more based on, like, it was like a Korean what is the word that I'm thinking of? This is really going to bother me now, so I should probably switch topics because I do not remember the details well enough to recount them. Occupation, that's the word that I was trying to think of. Like some Korean or Japanese occupation. Somebody must know this story. Also, I'm just looking for the armorer because I think that we have a couple grades of armor that we can upgrade. I think we do. And Marquak, who is the speaker there? Like that sounds like a first-hand account, so it would be presumably taken from a journal or some other record that survived since that time. But I'm curious, who was the... Does it identify who it was that was giving that account? Wait, maybe we don't have anything. Yeah, because there's an armor here, but it's listed as no upgrades available. Okay, so I will not spend any time looking for that. Let's go back up here. So we could go check in with Norio. Yeah, we're almost done with Norio's tale. I say let's do that. Oh, also hello to Marquak, as Mia is saying. Yeah, if I forgot to say hello as you came in, apologies for that. So, as everybody I'm sure knows, Norio is the warrior monk who Jin met on his way into his second area. And actually, why is that happening? Hold on. Norio has returned to Kamiyagata to save his home temple from the Mongols. I should join him there. And also for Marquak, or anybody that happens to know, does anybody, and we've asked this before, but sooner or later we'll find somebody who does know, the meaning of the wreath, the collection that Norio has around his arm. This is not Norio, but we'll see it in a moment. He sort of wears it over his shoulder. I really took my ghost mode into my own hands there. We are fully charged on ghost mode, and the only thing is that I have to remember to use it before I take some incidental hit.
I won't hurt you. You were praising the Mongols. Do they pay well for your services?
If they refuse, they kill us. But the Guardian's brother will change that.
What do you know about Norio?
He's going to lead us to victory. I can take you to him.
So Marquardt saying that the quote is from a book by Joseph Needham, Science and Civilization in China, Volume 7, The Gunpowder Epic. He is quoting someone named Hachiman Gudakun, which I'm certainly mispronouncing. No, thank you. That's interesting stuff.
Does Norio know you're helping the Mongols?
Until we take back Cedar Temple, he told us to keep cooperating, so they don't suspect us.
That doesn't sound like Norio.
Really? But you inspire everything he does. He always talks about what he learned from the ghost. What are you doing back here? I brought the ghost!
I'd also be interested in opinions from some chat. How does it look? As mentioned at the very beginning of the stream, this is the first PS5 stream without HDR. We've toggled that off. It still looks quite good here. I think I generally prefer with HDR on, but also your experience on stream is valuable to know. Yeah, so this thing here, see the thing that he's wearing around his left shoulder here? I'm very curious about that.
Lord Sakai. Everyone, give me a moment to speak with Lord Sakai.
What's up?
You arrived just in time. This way.
I hear you're planning to take back Cedar Temple.
We've been training hard. They're ready.
I recognize some faces here.
From Akashima. I sent messengers to Kushi Temple, but no one came.
After all we did there.
We can free Cedar Temple without them.
You think these people can take back the temple?
We could handle it on our own.
Why risk their lives?
Cedar Temple can be a beacon for all of Tsushima. Everyone who takes part in the attack will be a messenger of hope. We can't carry this message alone. This victory has to be theirs.
When do we ride, Norio?
At dawn, Merod. Ride for Cedar Temple with the ghost!
Okay, so I'm getting apparently our stream here is buffering a lot. If people could hold on, we're going to try to reload that real quick. So sorry, hold on just a second. All right, sorry about that. Hopefully that'll resolve it. And also chat reloaded, which is a fun thing that happens. So
you did it without the samurai. You must have had doubts going in.
I wasn't sure we could take Kaneda until it was done.
I feel the same without my brother and his men by my side. I wish Enjo was here with us.
His spirit is.
no, I'm sorry, I can't make it out from here. Sorry, we missed. I missed a bunch of chat, and it's it's up over there. Hold on, just 5 seconds. All right, and we're going to try to reload chat here. Just a second. Sorry, everybody watching this in the future. This is something that happens on Twitch every once in a while where chat stops updating, and there's a whole bunch of comments from people like Samalander who are not showing up on my monitor here, and that is makes it very difficult to keep up on what all is happening. ... Okay, so that's up. No, that's fine. I love misclicking on that. There we go. Simulator suggests using Chatty for chat instead of the default Twitch chat. I don't know anything about that, so that'd be interesting to learn more about. And hello to Samalander, by the way, and anybody else who might have come in the last 3 minutes. Apparently chat just stopped running. And I was getting a quizzical look on why I was not responding to people. Simlander had also noted that one of the horses was not running correctly.
They remember the Guardian, and they know why we ride for Cedar Temple.
They're fortunate you fight for them.
We should get off the road. This way. temple is just ahead, through the cedars.
Are they holding any monks hostage?
No. One reason I told them to cooperate, reduce their risk when we attack.
Good thinking.
Apropos of nothing,
Getting
they...
close.
Breathe, Norio. You can't fight if you hold your breath.
Wait, Norio, I'm gonna get changed. They also released a new patch for Spider-Man on the PlayStation 5 that allows for both ray tracing and 60 frame per second gameplay. So we might give that a look at some point. I didn't intend our last episode to be the final one. I wanted to play a little bit further and, you know, see what else there was to see. Well, we don't exactly know what we're jumping into, so I'm going to get into the Sakai clan armor.
How could you tell?
I know you well enough by now, my friend.
Senator's also saying that Chatty's an IRC client that loads Twitch chat. It keeps a history, chat logs. Oh, hello, guys.
And the ghost. We came as soon as we could.
It's good to have Kushi Temple with us.
Cedar Temple, Akashima, and Kushi stand together as one.
You'll attack through the main gate?
Yes. Draw the Mongols' attention while the others flank.
What do you want me?
My lord, this may be my plan, but you should fight as you see fit. All of you, follow me. Stay close.
Zamlander, yes, you should be able to post a link without, pardon me, without any difficulty. If you want to be careful, you could also send it to Mia, and I think that she could post it, but you should also be able to post it. That is how it is set up.
Not one of you will die today. Everyone who falls will live forever in history.
No, get over there. Oh, you're fucked now. Fuck! Oh, we dodged it. Shit, I hate those things. Where is it? Up here? Wait, but for real, does anybody see where the watch is coming from? Oh, and Simulator has posted the link to Chatty. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. By the way, Simulator, we were watching earlier your stream of, there was a tabletop game that you guys were playing that we were talking about, we've talked about on a previous stream, but also you were playing something earlier in the day than that, too. And it is in my memory. Oh, Farming Simulator. That's what it was. Oh, thank you, Norio. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop doing that. Okay, that's bad. Stop it.
Won't hold out much longer.
Yeah, I'll be right with you, Norio.
The temple is yours.
The last time I was here, my brother, Hochi, the abbot, they were all alive.
Starting today, you can rebuild.
Come with me to the main hall. I have to make sure the Mongols did no lasting damage. This way, my lord.
Hello to Azric. Azric, we saw you in Tashir's chat earlier today, but I was doing work stuff and didn't have as much opportunity to be posting when you were in there. But I hope you're having a great Saturday. I also wanted to ask Sam Lander about something he said in his stream, but
Lord
it's some more
Sakai,
chat here.
What's wrong?
do not go inside the main hall.
Get a hold of yourself. Whatever the Mongols destroyed, we can rebuild. The hall looks fine from the outside. Nothing damaged or stolen.
Norio.
Angel? When they took you out of the pit, I thought...
The Mongols promised to spare you. If I told them everything.
I'm here, Angel. It's all right now.
I told them about the abbot. Hochi, Kuchitsera, in Akashima.
It doesn't matter.
Don't worry. I held on to see you. But I can't live like this.
Yes, you can.
Please. Brother. Please.
Lord Sakai, Would you leave us?
Yes.
His name is Kharcho, the one who burned my brother and cut off his limbs.
This Haricho is among the dead.
Not yet.
Norio, your brother was the Guardian. He died a hero.
No, he didn't. I can find out where this Mongol coward is. But then I'll need your help.
You'll have it.
When the snow lets up, we'll hold the funeral.
Oh, this might be our first tier 3 charm that I can remember. Reduces all damage by a major amount. Well, I know which outfit that would go on by default. We would put that onto our Samurai Clan armor. Yeah, and it would replace this. Alright, that seems pretty good. I'm not going to wear this out of here. We held funeral rites for Enjo the Guardian, Norio's older brother. I should see how Norio is doing. And that's, yeah, probably going to be pretty close, so we're just going to continue with this. But, like, that right there, that's an example of a scene that, you know, keeps me engaged with the story and its characters. I like that, you know, Norio is going through a grief period, and Jin goes outside and plays a song of mourning on his flute. It's a small detail. It doesn't, you know, radically shape the story, but it's a human moment between these two characters that works, where the absence of some of the moral finesse, you know, what that doesn't have, I feel like the other character work makes up for, and that's why I'm continuing to enjoy it. So that's actually, Markwak is here now, or at least he was a short time ago. Markwak, I don't know if you were here when I was sort of clarifying some of the critiques I had of the writing in the previous episode, but where I stand by everything that I said, I wanted to paint a more complete picture of
Can I help you?
what I do think works well.
I'm looking for Norio. Where is he?
He brought his brother's ashes to a cemetery. It's in the hills to the south.
I'll look for him there. Thank you.
But this is the right way. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, Markwak was here. Yeah, I just... You know, it occurred to me afterwards that I think I sounded a lot more down on the experience than I had intended to be. It's just, I think that it's fair to say, hey, here are some things that I would like to see further expanded upon or improved, and also here's a bunch of things that I think are very well done. Because that's the thing about a game like this. I will tend to share my thoughts as I'm going along, and then we'll hit eventually a final episode, and it'll be like, oh, now I'm going to repeat a bunch of stuff that I've said probably over the course of multiple different episodes. But that's it. That's our last chance. I am already thinking of all manner of things that I didn't bring up for discussion in talking about the final season of Walking Dead. And short of doing like a weird standalone episode that's just sort of like tacked on, there's no further opportunity to explore those thoughts, because to do it in any other stream would be kind of a not a very welcome thing, I would think. Ooh, wait. Yeah, okay, hold on. We found a fox. Fox, I'll be with you in just a second. Let me just kill every single Mongolian around, and then we'll go find your shrine. I'll be there, I promise. All right, let's mix it up. Let's do some ghost armor stuff. Oh, this is not... The dog was hiding in the brush! I couldn't find him! I was like, there's a paw print on the screen. It's clearly telling me that I am being seen by some sort of predator, and I have no idea who it is. Do I get a predator skin off the eagle? No. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Get off me, dog! Five Louis is saying, can you tell me how to go faster with the horse on PS4? Yes, click in the left thumbstick. I can show it in just a second, but while you're pressing forward, you click in on the left thumbstick and your horse will go into a gallop. I did not damage any enemies at all with an explosive arrow. I did not realize that was one of my objectives. And I have to do 3 enemies. I'm not sure if there's enough. Are there 3 enemies? 1, 2, 3. Yes, there are. Well, that's great. I just have to make sure that I can get them all in a cluster. This seems like an appropriate environment for a high explosive. Wait. Oh, there he comes. Wait, I killed 2 guys. Why does it say only 1? Five Louis is asking, did they never show this in the tutorials? I earnestly don't remember. If they had, I would share it. I don't remember at what point I became aware of this. But I guess it's similar to, like, you can, by the way, if you, you can also make Jin run, like this is his jog, but if you click in the left stick, he also sprints. So I guess I just started doing that with the horse as well. So yeah, regular run, click in the sprint, and he goes like that. And there is some sort of a subtle stamina meter too as well. He cannot sprint forever, but it's not shown anywhere on screen what his stamina is like. Yeah, in terms of whether or not they ever... Nope. You came to this country looking for a fight, and now you're gonna find one. Sam Lynn was saying, oh, yeah, I really should have continued on with the explosive arrows. I really should have used explosive arrows. This area is done now? Yep. Okay. Well, bonus objective failed. Oh, 5 Louis. Yeah, anytime. If I can provide some sort of assistance in... Because that's the thing. This is a point that I've made to particularly Jason McMaster over at JV McMaster. Jason McMaster is very good at tutorial videos, and he has done some tutorial videos for games that strike me as being very complicated, like RimWorld. And one thing that I've expressed a like encouragement for him to continue doing those, because the point that I've made to him, and this goes for Mia or Tashir or Patikin or anybody else who's of interest, no matter what you think it is, someone out there has a question about it. Because I've been in that position. I've been the one who has a question that's like, okay, everyone else seems to just intuit this, but I can't figure it out. Can somebody just like clearly walk me through how to do X? And if I feel like there's a market out there for just like, you know, basic tutorial videos like this. Because somebody out there has that question. We just watched a video, actually with my mom. My mom, wait, standoff. Oh, look! Mongolians bathing or something. Honestly, who knows? Oh, it doesn't explode in water. Okay, right on. I'm trying to think of a good example right now where I was just totally flummoxed, and it's like, okay, I'm reading all of these advanced tutorials, and what I need is just someone to explain to me the raw mechanics of it. Oh, did your friend leave you? Because there was another guy here. I think he just took off. Oh, Sam Lander was asking, what do bonus objectives give you? So bonus objectives in this game give you a further increase to your legend, and every time your legend goes up, you get another resolve moon. Down there, those yellow circles down there, I've got, what is that, 8? 8? And it's 8. Why can't I count that? 9. I'm very bad at counting up to 10, but I think that's 9. So every time your legend goes up, you get another moon. And moons can be used for special moves. They can be used to heal yourself, most commonly. And actually, those are the two things that they can be used for.
Help me!
You'll be free soon.
They killed my whole family, my lord.
I'm so sorry. Where did it happen?
The crossroads. They stop everyone. If you're too weak to be their slave, they kill you.
Go and mourn your family. Leave the Mongols to me.
Well, that is a ways away, and we are going to focus on Fox Shrine for now. And switch out for that. Yeah, I'm like I know I've been in that position, but one story that I can think of that comes to mind is one day I brought over. Does everybody remember? Is the Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay? And I mean, obviously you all do, so I really don't need to give it the introduction that it came out right around the time that the Chronicles of Riddick movie did. I think a little bit before. I could be wrong on that. And it was actually very, very well received by critics, and I knew that HW had been a fan of Pitch Black. So I brought it over to his place and said, hey, let's check this out. And I'm going to continue that right after we read about the Fire Lance. Oh, this is it! This is the thing. Okay, Fire Lance first appeared as a small gunpowder pyrotechnic device attached to a spear in order to shock opponents at the start of melee engagements. With successive advances over the past 300 to 400 years, the pyrotechnic device has become more powerful. Current Fire Lances dispense with the spear tip instead... Current Fire Lances dispense with the spear tip, instead discharging flame, debris, and pellets at a range of about 10 feet. That's the thing that we were talking about earlier. Yeah, it's like a short range. Where does it light? Do they just light a... I guess they drop a cinder into the one of the barrels. So I brought over the Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay. And I was like, okay, so... And I'd never seen it before, so I'd never touched it. I brought it over and put it into HW's 360 and handed him the controller and said, here, and I thought it'd be like a fun surprise. Now, right at the very, very, very beginning of the game, Riddick is... handcuffed and is being walked into Butcher Bay, into processing. And John steps up to the kiosk and starts going through the processing. And the instruction on screen says, walk up behind John's and press X to snap his neck. This was the hardest boss in the entire game. It was really incredible. HW tried everything you can imagine. He... walked directly into the automated turrets and got shot to death. He turned 180 degrees and jumped off of a cliff and fell to his death. He walked around to the front of John's and pressed X to slap him across the face. That got him pistol whipped, presumably to death, because the game ended at that point. He did a duck walk, which is I don't think that we can do one here with Jin, but it was... yeah, sort of just like walking around and like ducking a whole bunch until Johns got so irritated that he grabbed Riddick and broke one of his arms, which then also ended the game. And it went on like that. Like every possible combination of moves and things you could do, while at all times the screen reliably said, walk up behind Johns and press X to snap his neck. Now, for whatever reason... I did not ask him at the time, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't ask him like right there at the moment. So he argues that it did not say what to do. But also, that story doesn't exactly hold up, because when I did finally extract an answer from him, which was slightly later in the week, he said, HW said... no, I didn't want to snap his neck because you said it was a prequel. And if he snaps his neck then, he can't be in Pitch Black, and I like that movie. No. So I just want to take a moment here to appreciate the fact that HW did not follow the on-screen prompt in the Chronicles of Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay video game because he was reportedly, and this is his own explanation, concerned that it would cause a real-world time paradox and remove the movie Pitch Black from existence like it's Michael J. Fox's hand. And that is as far as he ever went in the game. He would never play it again. Just so you guys know. He didn't want to play it anymore because it was... he couldn't figure out what to do. He only knew, with absolute clarity, that it was not doing the thing that it said on screen to do. Mia, thank you very much for the cheer. I can't even with that kid sometimes. I don't know. Oh, Pet the Fox. Sam Linder asks, who hurt HW? I don't know. I should share in honest to God fairness, because like all of these stories are 100% true. So I should also share, like for real though, HW is, or he was at one time, probably one of like the top 10 people who knew Final Fantasy VI better than anyone else in the world. For whatever reason, so Final Fantasy VI, at the time it was known as Final Fantasy III, that game had a step counter. It was for anybody who hasn't played it, it was a tile-based game, and every square that you moved counted as one step. And for whatever reason, on the save screen, it would show how many steps you had taken in the game. Like, this is how far you've gone on your journey. And games today still have that. Some of them do. HW, for whatever reason, I mean, he really liked the game, but he took it upon himself to see what was the absolute minimum number of steps that he could complete Final Fantasy VI in. Without any sort of glitches or anything like that, at least I don't think there were. He has probably played Final Fantasy VI from start to finish not fewer than 20 times. He knows that game inside and out, and or at least he used to. Like how much of that knowledge, because this was many, many, many years ago. But he was for a time in a like real dedicated contest with himself. There was no like Guinness Book of World Records he was going for. He just wanted to see what's the fewest number of steps I can beat this game in. So, I mean, he does have things that he... Oh, hello to Haseo! Yeah, Haseo, we were asking earlier, like, it feels like you haven't been able to stream as often lately. Tashir said that you... that his understanding was that you were really swamped with work. I hope things are going well and that you're heading into, hopefully a nice holiday season. Wait. Hold on. Wandering Firefly has something for us. I really should have fired off that explosive arrow a couple more times. I bet I could have gotten it. I don't know why, like, the first guy that I shot didn't count for some reason. He also, by the way, is also very, very good at racing games. And, like, all different types of racing games, too. He's better at racing with a controller. He's as good at racing with a controller as Mr. Binky is at aiming guns with a controller. Which is, like, I can eventually get the reticle where I want it, but... Binky can zero in with an incredible degree of accuracy, and HW is that accurate at driving in games like, oh gosh, what's it called? Forza Motorsport, for example. He's really, really good at that. When I used to play him in Forza Motorsport, he would, like, we would race against one another. He would actually it was such a, like, boss move. Like, look how good I am. He would over-rev the engine to damage his own engine going into the beginning of the fight. I do not see anything here, by the way. Oh, records. There we go. Lady Hana. Lady Hana hasn't left the main house in weeks. Mysterious visitors come and go. Some stay for hours, others for days, never together. I recognize one as a monk. Another looked to be no more than a peasant girl. Lady Hana is consumed with them. She does not let me inside other than to bring rice and tea, but when I do, I almost always hear the whispers of her sister's name. Was Hana? That wasn't Masako's sister, was it? I am not sure if that was... Oh, wait. Wandering Firefly is still out. Oh, cool. Yeah, see, chat just reloaded again, because Mia is responding to something Haseo said that is not on chat. Not on my chat window. We have to look into Chatty, as Samlander recommended. I'm making a guess that he's pointing up and in here. Yes, he is. Perfect. I'm leaving for Kamada. Keep an eye on Lady Hana while I am gone. The miserable woman does nothing but brood and stew in dark corners of the house. She is almost completely useless, except as a place of warmth. But for that, I have to be drunk. Oh, this guy's charming. Which reminds me, stock more sake for my return. I will be back in a matter of days. Kamada should not take long. Nothing says class act like bashing the woman that you're with in writing to some uninterested third party. Yeah, what's interesting, Samlander, is that the stream on my monitor is running fine. Or maybe it isn't, because now that I look at it, it's kind of obscured. So Haseo said that he does get some time off, just took 3 days off, and just got back home this morning. That is... Oh, just took 3 days off, and just got back home this morning. Were you on a trip prior to that? Also, what am I looking for here? Investigate the town. Alright, well, I'll continue doing that. Wait. Yeah, more stuff. And also, I do see Yellowbird flitting around. I'm assuming Yellowbird is going to take me someplace other...
Why is he running away?
Hello?
Oh, sorry, my lord. I didn't see you.
You saw me just fine, and you ran.
I thought you were a bandit.
If bandits are giving you trouble, I can put a stop to that.
You should tell our head man, Sota.
I'm not sure I'm going to get along with Soda, but also I need to find this, what Firefly is pointing me towards.
Please, my lord, speak with Sota, the Dye Master.
Well, Zeo, I hope it was a good trip. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it was one of relaxation and not of, not a source of stress. Okay, he wants to go this way. Put into this structure. I will return to the search area when I'm good and ready. Okay, so yeah, it is pointing into this linen barn. Oh, he's really going nuts. Also, one of the things that helps draw attention to Firefly that doesn't come across on the stream is that he does rumble the controller a little bit. So it's like, hey, go this way, go this way, go this way. And it might be on a different floor. Let's stop here. Actually, let's go upstairs. So Haseo is saying that it was relaxing. Yeah, that's really nice. we will not be traveling for the holidays this year because of everything happening in the world, but I think it'll be a nice holiday vacation nonetheless. The Dye House. Sister, the headman has requested that I come to the Dye House. Instead, I will come to you. There is a silence there that I find dangerous. It used to be a place of joy, people surrounded in brilliant blue, but now only wooden boxes come and go. Once I thought I heard the crate scream. I'll get to you as quick as I can. Right, I'm going to head back to the search area, I think. This... boy. Because now it's, like, really in my head. There is another HW story of, like, sort of a tutorial encounter. And it might take us a second to find Sato. So, does anybody except me remember the game Resonance of Fate on the Xbox 360? I think it might have also been on the PlayStation. It had Nolan North in it, and it was sort of a... Actually, Haseo, of all people, it wouldn't surprise me if he remembered this. It was sort of it was a Japanese role-playing game, but one with a heavy emphasis on, like, gun kata, sort of these, like, martial arts moves and, like, high-flying flips and stuff with guns. And it was turn-based. There were all sorts of, like,
I'm looking for the headman.
Oh, hold on.
Sota.
You're the samurai they call the Ghost.
And yet your people run from me. Why?
A stranger could be anyone. Mongols, bandits.
If they're preying on you, I can stop them.
Don't trouble yourself. We can manage on our own.
You're turning away help.
Our enemies are disease and starvation. Can't be cured with a blade.
If you insist, Sota. Something is off. I'll take a look around.
Also, what do we think these are? Hold on a second. They're clearly powered by the river. They go down, they puncture into the earth. Why are they doing that? Huh. Sam Linder's saying those are water hammers. That is either a joke or a thing that really exists. Can't tell the difference. So instead, I will continue examining the town. Resonance of Fate is an interesting game. It was sort of, at the time that it came out, it was sort of positioned as an answer for people who felt like Final Fantasy 13, I think at the time, held their hand too much, that it really didn't allow you to delve into the game systems until like 40 hours in. And then here came Resonance of Fate that basically unlocked everything all from the start and was, you know, had this very sort of complicated... Samlander saying that they'd be for milling something for the Dye House. Yeah, I wonder what. And in any event, so I thought, oh, this game is a Japanese role-playing game similar to Final Fantasy VI, and also has guns in it. I bet HW would like this. So I brought over Resonance of Fate for HW. And again, at the time that I brought it over, I had never seen it. Like, I got it, and I was like, oh, let's check this out together, because I like showing games to other people and having them try it out. So here comes HW, and after whatever the intro sequence was, this is going to be rather difficult to communicate verbally, because in my head, it is still a little bit difficult to parse together. What happened is there was a little brief intro sequence, and then it was going to go into the very first battle of the game, which we will then, from now on, call the tutorial battle. And on screen, it said, "Battles start! Brrr, game over! You lose!" And it was that fast, and also the between those two things was a flicker of images that went by so fast, the Flash could not have discerned them. Quicksilver does not move that fast. And I was like, it took me a second, and I woke up and I was sort of like blown back in the couch. And like there was this deep impression. I was like, the fuck happened? And I look over at HW, and HW puts the controller down on the couch next to him, and he says, I say, HW, what happened? He goes, no, I don't like this game. All it does is make you fail. Well, wait, what happened? No, I don't like it. I'm not going to play this game anymore. He managed to go from the beginning of the tutorial mission to a game over screen in less than an eighth of a second and took it as some sort of personal affront. And to this day, like, did I pass out? I don't know. He was like, no, this game, it's cheating. It's just here to make you fail. Which I always really like that as an excuse for anything. Oh, shit. I didn't do very good on my LSATs. If only I hadn't played Resonance of Fate so many years ago. Now all I can do is fail. And the thing is, so like afterwards, I did go through and I played a bunch of Resonance Fate, and this tutorial battle is so easy. It's so easy. I don't even know how, like, it is there to teach you the basics of combat. I do not know how he lost at all, much less lost so quickly that, like, a flash of lightning didn't have time to pass before it was done. Oh, Samalander. No, see, the whole thing is that, like, I would dearly love to have a series called HW versus Tutorial, but I think that people would think that it was like a put on. Like, people would not realize that I have known this kid for how much do I want to date myself? At least 30 years. Like, seriously, I have known him. Yeah, shit, I've known him more than 30 years. Wow, I am a very old person. I have known him for a very long time, and these are absolutely true stories, and this is the way that he can get. Now, my best guess is, you know how when you're a person, and I am still trying to search this freaking town, by the way. When you're a person, you want to figure out, like, okay, what do the controls do? I'm gonna push X. Okay, X does that. Push triangle. Okay, that's how triangle works. Well, when HW is learning how to play a game, and I've noticed this, he presses all the buttons at the same time. Okay, so that's what pressing all of the buttons on the whole controller do, so that's how to play the game. My best guess is that he, when starting Resonance of Fate, which is a turn-based game, he pressed every button on the controller all at the same time, and the game hyper advanced to the end of combat, which he instantly lost. But that is a guess. I don't know, and I've never been able to replicate the speed at which he lost the tutorial battle in Resonance of Fate. So, yeah, Yellowbird... Wait, Yellowbird? He just led me here. This is just a pile of lie or something. What is this? That freaking bird. Oh, it was a mask. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna wear this. Oh, I do like the fact that it's blue, though. Sorry, 1 second, because I think Sam Lander said something else. Oh, to talk about these things or to stream things. Yeah, I have also, like Mia can tell you, I have said the same thing to him that I said to her, that I think that he is naturally engaging as a streamer, and I think that people would really, really enjoy watching the way that he interacts with a game. I think that playing a game, I think that might not quite capture the experience of watching what he does with a game, but it would certainly be an interesting journey for all involved. Okay, what the hell am I missing? So, usually if you listen, you hear enemies, but maybe I'll hear the headmaster here. No. I'm now making a concerted effort to make sure that I'm checking new areas and not just hanging around down with those fools in the previous area. Let me go in here. I don't remember going into this house yet. Sam Linder wants to go revisit the hammers. I will be happy to, because I don't have anything else on the radar at this particular moment. It's really bothering me that Sato might be in one of these, like, little rooms. No, I've been in here, because I went upstairs, I think, and I got the stuff. Let's go revisit the hammers. Down by that water wheel, I think. The hammers look like they are divoting, like, just one single area. Like, I don't... Wait, there's a staircase right here. Yeah, I don't know how much, video game logic holds true, but yeah, so there's sort of like a little aqueduct here, and it's filling the back end of the hammers with water, and then when it gets heavy enough, they lift up, and then they come pounding down. And they're just sort of like pounding into these dirt divots. This is such a specific thing, it's gotta be a real-world thing, because there's no other earthly reason for this to exist, but I'm just curious what it does. The hammers are clearly the point. Like, they're like, that action is why that apparatus exists, but I don't know why. Somebody Wikipedia Japanese water hammers. Japanese dye hammers, maybe? This is like a dye village. Wait, here's a person. I've not talked to this person. Jesus, that took a long time.
This way, my lord. But don't follow too close.
What do you want?
Please, come with me.
I'm wondering, Samalander, if those might have been used to pulverize some plants? En masse to make the dye? That's my best guess.
Why the secrecy?
I don't know these people, my lord. It's better if they don't see us talking.
They're hiding something.
They avoid this place like it's cursed. But I saw the one called Sota sneaking around here a few nights ago.
You're brave to speak up. Get out of sight. And be careful. What are these people hiding? A body. Drowned.
Ugh. I'm not particularly enthusiastic about like drowning in water. I certainly don't want to drown in goo or gel. Oh, was that it? It's just locating the body? I thought maybe we'd find additional clues, but now it's saying to go over here. What was this?
All men. Killed by weapons. Ground is too frozen for burial. According to Sota, most died from illness.
Yeah, the thing about my idea, Samalander, is that that's an awfully elaborate apparatus to, like, pulverize plants. Like, you think that you'd put them down there and a couple whacks from that thing would do it, and yet they set that thing to run up all of the time and in an automated fashion. So, yeah, no, I don't know what those hammers are for.
Women's. Bloody handprints. Scratches. People were locked inside these things. Try to claw their way out.
Yeah, we read a record about this. Lady Hana was doing this. So the marker is telling me to go. Yeah, we've been in here before, but now we could find the thing that we needed. Okay. So we're saying it could be for crushing minerals. Yeah, there must be dyes that were made from minerals at some point, I think.
Something or someone was hung from there. What's going on here?
Like you put a container of crud. The crates that we saw, those had like holes in it that looked like a water hammer could go into them. But that doesn't make a lot of sense because then it would just be hitting the box. Yeah, I want to acknowledge the... Sam saying that he thinks those are indigo pots. All he's seeing for Japanese and dye is indigo, which is made from a fermented plant.
A large group headed out of town. Someone killed people and let some villagers remain. Took others away. Let's find out where.
And it is, let's acknowledge that Sam Lander may be 100% correct, that it may be an environmental artist working from pictures and being like, well, I don't know, it's close enough. Here we go, water hammers.
He went this way.
But you would think that those hammers would be... I do not see tracks anymore. Oh, so, whoops, I should be talking to this person.
Hands were bound. Tried to run, but they struck her down. Left her to die. Tracks. Must be headed in the right direction.
Yeah, Sam Lander, like, that's a good point. Those hammers are designed to do a specific thing at a specific place, and something that either takes a lot of time or a lot of force. I feel like I'm making a lot of repetition.
They could have sheltered in that farmhouse.
You know, possibilities include maybe the hammers aren't necessarily for thumping, but they're for shaking. You know, you attach multiple bags of the dye to them, and they shake up and down, and, you know, like, I don't know. I'm guessing wildly. It doesn't done any,
Still alive.
Tensai armor. Okay, so that's the woman. Oh, no, there's multiple folks. Okay, so I would want to get the Mongolians away from the hostages if possible, and then blow them up a lot. Yeah, let's actually take out as many of them as we can away from the woman. Nope. Oh boy. Yep, I didn't really think I was going to get to hold on to all that ghost charge. I am so trying to stop. Wait, stop. Don't. God, this is such a clusterfuck. Is that it? Okay. Oh, Tajir, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you again for Division Force earlier. Again, for anybody who wasn't here earlier, I do hope that you will stop in at Tashir Games, not only as part of our normal shout-out, but because this Tuesday, the 15th, is going to be his birthday, and the release of his brand new album, Just Because, and the initiation of the start of his Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough. He's going to be playing on PC, where it reportedly works really, really well, and I am very much looking forward to getting a chance to spend some time with him on his birthday. I don't want to see too much about the game, but at least to hang out and to spend time with him and the crew, that'll be a lot of fun. So please do check that out, and also check out Streamer Effects. Otherwise, Tashir, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a really great evening. We'll see you tomorrow as well for some more Division Force.
It's over. I can take you back to your homes.
We will never go back. The men of Sago survived because they gave us to these monsters.
But many of them were killed.
The ones who stood up for us. We can make a new home here, my lord. But only you can give us justice.
You will have it.
I also like this outfit for Jin, especially in this environment. It looks very warm.
The men of Sago Village will answer to me.
Another thought for Marquak is that another story element that I like about it is that Jin and Yuna hang out a lot, but I personally detect absolutely no romantic spark between them. It doesn't seem to be part of their relationship at all. They seem to be comrades, compatriots, good friends, freedom fighters that are united in their, at this point, united in a desire for a common goal. But I've spent so many years with video games where the default position between men and women is, okay, now we're going to have a romantic relationship. I really like it.
I am Lord Sakai. Get out here, now!
How can I help you, my lord?
You lied to me, Sota.
What do you mean?
The women of Sago Village are free.
What were we supposed to do? We're not fighters.
No, you are swine. All of you.
Spare them, my lord. It was my plan. I bullied them into it.
As you like, Sota.
Killed him!
The rest of you leave Sago forever. If you come back, you will join Sota. Go!
Oh, I guess I have to speak with him over here.
My lord, what happened here?
The villagers taken by the Mongols are free. They're sheltered at a farm nearby. You should join them.
Anywhere is better than here.
Yeah, I hope I'm not supposed to feel conflicted about this. That man sold the village women off in crates and stuff. I mean, it seems pretty horrific. I'm perfectly comfortable with meting out justice of that kind in this world. Hallucinating enemies. Oh, we have one of those already. Yep. Trouble is, I do not make enough use of the poisons. They were introduced late enough that they're not yet part of my measurement. Yeah, and that, by the way, was not Norio. We sort of rode into town and found this by accident. Similar saying that he doesn't feel like there's any choices to feel conflicted about in this game. I will say this, I can envision a version of this playthrough where, especially if I wasn't playing on hard, that the disapproval of Jin's uncle would have caused me to not use any of the... What's the phrase I'm thinking of? Not use any of the ghost weapons, not do any of the backstabbing, you know, do everything exactly the way that Jin's uncle would have wanted, and then been really upset when it turned out that that made no difference whatsoever into the story. I would have felt very conflicted about that. Similar to saying that he'd be interested in a Samurai Honor playthrough. Well, here's the thing, and I, like, on the spectrum of spoilers and stuff, I do not consider this to be a spoiler. Wait, time out for 1 second. Oh, wait, there's still enemies nearby. Somewhere. Okay, can you point at them with your finger, sir? Because I don't see any guys around at all. Maybe one of them ran off to, like, take a leak. Let me just do a quick orbit around here. According to Patikin, there are no moral choices that you're making with your tactics in the game here. Jin's uncle will always be ashamed of him. Jin will always say, you know, I am going to do what needs to be done. There will always be a mission where you sneak in and poison the Mongols. This felt for a long time that it was being positioned to me as a moral choice, that the game was saying, like, hey, Paragon or Renegade, which, now that I think about it, I think is a strong comparison. Do you do it on the up and up, or do you do it, like, whatever needs to be done? I decided very early that I was going to do whatever needs to be done, but apparently that is the only, like, there is no Samurai Honor playthrough. I don't think I can rescue this guy, because he seems a little bit bugged out, unless there's a Mongolian in the sky somewhere. Yeah, so, oh, wait, no, that's just a deer. And that's a horse or something. I'm just gonna have to walk away from this guy. He just seems a little buggy.
Help me!
Oh, wait, yes.
Hold still.
What a relief. Thank you, Lord Sakai.
Be careful up there.
I'd be honored if you had this.
Now, by contrast, a no-kill playthrough of Dishonored, or Dishonored 2 even more, is a ton of fun to go through, and that does have both gameplay and story implications. I'm torn because, not torn, the Dishonored series is an interesting one to discuss for me, because I haven't played the third game yet, The Death of the Outsider. I know that Tashir did. I very much look forward to it at some point, but Dishonored was so good. Like,
Norio should be here.
I really, really liked Dishonored, and then Dishonored 2 came out and just smoked it. Like, so Samlander's gonna go make supper. Samlander, have a great dinner, and hopefully we will see you when you get back. Dishonored 2 was so much better than the first one that I already had such a high opinion of. But either way, doing no-kill runs in those is very, very gratifying for the way that the game acknowledges that.
Enjo's urn. He liked the open air better than the pagoda at Cedar Temple.
The Mongol you're looking for. Harcho. Have you found him?
He's not far from here.
Norio, Cedar Temple needs your leadership.
This comes first.
Revenge is not the first duty of a monk.
Before I was a monk, I was a brother.
Don't do this alone. Let me help.
If you wish.
Where do we find him?
Fort Shoni.
You're sure he's the one responsible?
When I find him, he will pray for a quick death, and his cries will go unheard.
You're Enjo's brother. I respect your right to seek revenge. I don't want you to become
Like what? You?
like so many others who have been changed by this war.
It's far too late for that, my lord. Let's go.
Oh, Norio, can you hold on 1 second? Because Wandering Firefly has something for me. Just relax. I'll be with you in just a second. Because whatever it is not far, and it's almost certainly a singing cricket. Yep, there it is. I see it. We might get some more dialogue here in just a moment, but just a random programming note. Twitch.tv/morethanamiya has just this week finished off both the Telltale Walking Dead series, the whole series, all 4 seasons. She finished them all up, and also Dead Space 2. So it'll be very interesting to see what fills those slots in the schedule. And if you are curious to see, you can find those at
There's a
Twitch.
spot down here where you can see the fort.
Twitch.tv/morethanamiya.
Taught me to good use tracking Kharsho.
What does he look like?
Like every other murdering, honorless Mongol dog.
You may only get one chance at him.
I'll know him when I see him.
When you have him in your sights, strike without delay.
Also, Mia, if you happen to be near the keyboard, I'm curious, has,
Norio!
Please, we were just hungry.
Spare us! We're leaving!
Hey, they seem okay.
Norio, they weren't a threat.
Maybe. They're definitely not now. They should have known better. Advance and reach Nirvana. Retreat and find hell.
What's that from?
A prayer Enjo inscribed on this Naginata after he saved Kushi Temple from bandits.
And became the Guardian. He suffered more than either of us know. But he held on so he could see you.
Do you know what his last words to me were? I was wrong.
About what?
I'll never know. Harsho's last words will be a howl of pain.
We should get some rest, Norio. For tomorrow.
You're right, my lord. I'll save my strength for Harsho.
Norio. Where is he?
Well, I can hazard a guess. Also, things are probably going to get loud here pretty soon, so... let's go with this. Haven't had an occasion to wear a samurai armor in a while. Also, we haven't had a chance to redress it in a while. Oh boy. Here. There we go. I don't think we've ever used the black set of this, so we will rock this for a while. Just sort of a blue tint, at least in this light.
My lord! Please, help! He's gone mad!
What happened?
Norio! At first, when I saw him, I thought my prayers were answered, but...
Return to Cedar Temple. I'll handle this.
I hope we don't have to...
Seek refuge in Amida Buddha.
I hope we don't have to
Who did
fight
this?
or kill Norio.
He's lost his mind.
As far as the Mongolians go, I'm pretty comfortable with all this. I mean, Jin himself has done as bad as this on a fairly frequent...
Do not have the courage to do it.
Burn! Burn for your crimes, butcher!
You once told me you would never swing your Naginata in hatred.
I did what the ghost would do. And now Harsho is gone. I'm not going back to Cedar Temple. Not after this.
Where will you go?
It doesn't matter. He was still alive when I lit the wood. When he screamed, it filled me with joy. And I would do it again. I'm no longer a monk.
You don't get to give up. We all have regrets and broken promises. But this island needs you. The last warrior monk of Cedar Temple.
I can't go back to what I was before this.
I'm not asking you to go back. I'm asking you to keep your faith and move forward.
Thank you, Jin.
I'll see you at Cedar Temple.
Hello to Lucha Freddy. Sorry for the delay there. We were just engaged in a cutscene. Okay, I definitely want to take a look at the Chaos headband. Oh, interesting. God, it looks almost ceramic. It clearly isn't, but the way that the light comes off of it, those flecks of gold are interesting. Alright, well, it turns out I didn't need to get dressed for this. I haven't done Indigo in a bit. Lucha Freddy saying Bonfire Night is on the 5th of November. Is that a thing? Bonfire Night? Oh, hold on. Soldier supplies. Nomadic Mongol tribes only travel with what is immediately needed, a practice aided by their ability to live largely off the land. Beyond the weapons necessary for conquest, Mongol soldiers often travel packed with sundries like fish hooks and other tools useful for maintaining a varied and flexible diet. Freddy, Tashir was mentioning earlier, and I was there to see it, but not in a position to chat at the time. When he stopped by his stream, that you had sent some links of your wrestling matches, and he was looking forward to checking them out because for people who follow Tashir, he is like he likes to watch like the pay-per-view big wrestling events and stuff. So I think that he'll be very interested to see some of your wrestling work. All right, that is the end of Norio's tale. Now, before we go any further, friends in passing. Yes, I don't know where this is, but Sensei Ishikawa believes Tomoe is somewhere in the northern reaches of Kamiyagata. When I'm there, I should help his hunt for Tomoe. We'll set that as the goal, and then try to figure out where it's pointing to, which is... Oh, it's right next to this. Okay. Yeah, then let's go to the gift altar. Samlander's back with huevos.
Sakai, we need to talk.
We do. Can you just wait until I go to the gift altar? It's right in here. I think it's this big tree, and I'll be right back with you.
They only need the hope. A what? Cut down enough timber.
Lucha Freddy's saying that he's a comedy wrestler, and it's not everybody's cup of tea. The physicality of it, though, is still very impressive.
When I was your age, people said I was the next Tadayori Nagao.
You're the best archer we've ever had.
Nah, not even close. But I'm damn good.
And I'm grateful for everything you taught me.
I was so dedicated to my study, I never made time for a family. Tomoe was to be my heir. Her crimes, I could not forgive her.
No samurai would.
I devoted my life to the bow. The life it gave me was remarkable. But the life it took from me... Family is more important.
Sensei?
Don't become like me. Don't let the ghost consume you. Hey, Tomoe is somewhere in Kamiyagata. A last-ditch effort to rally the Mongols and restore her reputation.
If she's here, we will find her.
And end this. Yes, we will.
Okay, so we're going to join his hunt. Apparently, he's going to wait here until we arrive. So, yeah, let's just do a fast travel as close as we can, and then we will ride the rest of the way. Lucha Freddy says that he's just a fat lad that flips, which is half true, and the half is specifically the flipping part. Oh, God. If Lucha Freddy is fat, I'm really fucked. But yeah, Lucha Freddy's a really good friend of the stream, so I hope that people will check him out. And it's Freddy, Freddie. When I'm going to do shout-outs in Mia's stream, I have a nasty habit of accidentally doing Y, and then it just gives a charming error. This is going to be a bad angle, because I think we're going to have some grass in the way. When I fail this, it's because of the grass, everybody. Alright, and that guy's just taken off. I don't think I can hit him with a bow from here, so we're just gonna let him Forrest Gump off to the horizon. Oh, he's nice enough to stand up his shield on the way out. That's cool. Alright, let's... Oops. No. No. Oh, so many wrong buttons. Get on here. And you can take the road up and down, but let's just strike a direct path, I'd say. Mia, what I was going to ask is, so for people who might have been following the various subplots that we have going on in our lives, one of them is the Geek Pantheon has proposed the possibility of playing some Dungeons & Dragons with myself, Mia, and Chivalry, and that would most likely be primarily streamed on on his channel, and there might be some sub streams. I sort of feel like we'd want to see it from his perspective primarily. I don't know that the experience would benefit from a multi-stream, but certainly having us all on mic and interactive, I think, will be a ton of fun. What has sort of become the question is, like, what's the schedule going to look like? And I was hoping to touch base with Mia and Chivalry and the Geek Pantheon at some point this weekend to sort of see, like, what is available, because Geek said, I think correctly, that if we can sort of slot out about 3 hours for a session, that's enough to sort of get together, get some stuff done, have a good time, and advance the plot of our campaign. At issue is like, when when do we do it? Because there's just, this year 2020 has been so stretched to the breaking point on any kind of like free time. You would think that with the pandemic there'd be more free time than ever, but for me at least it has gone in the opposite direction. So I was hoping to touch base with them about a good schedule. Oh, and hello to He Who Dies. We're gonna head just slightly south to meet up with Ishikawa, but on the way, I fucking hate this. Oh my god. Okay. He was saying multi-stream can be beneficial, but can also be an opportunity to cheat. Yeah, I, like, without knowing what would and would not be available to people, for people to see on the stream, on the DM stream, I would probably have that entirely closed, because you don't want to see, like, any of the DM's notes or what other, like, tokens might be lurking just off screen that you're not supposed to know about. Well, somebody's been busy.
Convoy. Wiped out. By who? Burn the cart. Flaming arrows? All shot in the back. Probably ambushed.
Do we think Tomoe did this? Because I'm not getting the sense that this is...
Japanese arrows. Lord Shimura's men? Japanese archers did this. Likely a group. Unless Sensei Ishikawa has been here.
Please, excuse me, my lord.
It's a bad idea to sneak up on me.
I thought you were with the man who killed these Mongols.
This is Tomoe.
He was samurai, but older. An archer?
Sensei Ishikawa. Where is he?
He said he'd come back to my house in a day or two.
Why your house?
I have food, a fire. Whatever his business was, it seemed urgent.
It's possible he picked up Tomoe's trail. Where's your house?
Not far, but there's a storm coming, and I need to check my snares first. Then I can take you there.
Fine, I'll go with you. What's your name?
Matsu, my lord.
Okay, please nobody confirm or deny this in chat, whether you played it or not, but this is Tomoe. I'm just saying that it is.
What exactly did Sensei Ishikawa tell you?
Nothing more, my lord. He wasn't the friendliest man.
Sounds about right.
I never talked to a real samurai.
War brings unlikely people together.
It's my chance to ask a really good question.
Don't mess it up.
What's it like to hold the power of life and death in your hands?
It's a heavy responsibility.
But you secretly enjoy it.
Only a monster would enjoy it.
That's not the answer I expected.
We've met Tomoe once before. She was wearing a
Yeah,
full face mask.
One of my snares.
Check it quickly. I don't want to miss Ishikawa.
She's decided to turn against the Mongols for some reason.
Have to reset it.
You might have more luck hunting.
I could never do that. So awful.
Maybe try different bait.
My bait never changes.
What do you use?
The illusion of opportunity.
There's your problem. That only works on men.
This way, my lord.
Oh, Jin, you are so slow on the uptake.
It's not easy surviving up here.
It's hard everywhere. I fled north when the Mongols came.
Alone?
My parents died when I was a girl. Been on my own ever since. Your family must be very important.
My uncle is Lord Shimura.
Wait. You're the one people talk about. The ghost. But you're not 10 feet tall with eyes like a demon.
No. But the stories frighten the enemy.
So that's it? It's just rumors and exaggeration?
To fight them, I've had to do things I would have frowned on before.
We all have.
Unless Jin is not, and he knows exactly what's going on, and he's just keeping it close to his vest because he wants to see where this whole thing is going.
Look! They're stealing my catch! Drive them off, my lord! Please!
Wait here. They're starving. Hey!
Please don't hurt us, my lord.
That's not yours.
We are sorry. It's just a squirrel. We have eaten grass and tree bark for days.
Take it and go.
Thank you, my lord.
You let them escape! We thought dinner.
They were starving, and no threat.
Doesn't sound like the ghost I've heard about.
Not all the stories about me are true. The blizzard is almost on us. How many more traps do you have?
Just one. But it's farther away.
I really miss Sora, our original horse. I like that horse a lot. By the way, I am reading chat.
What's it like to be the ghost?
The stories are stories. Without allies and friends, I'd be dead.
You're just saying that.
I owe my life to many others, from the lady of Clan Adachi to a thief. People may not tell their stories, but I would not be here without them. We should get back soon. I don't want to miss Sensei Ishikawa.
The last trap is just a little farther, my lord.
So this mission has had a lot of dialogue, so I've been reading chat but not
Don't go hungry.
able to respond.
Look at this! Dinner!
You got something?
We might eat like civilized people after all.
What's out there?
The mainland. No Mongols, no war. Somewhere I can start over.
Say you make it to the mainland. What then?
In Kyoto, I'll open a fancy inn. Learn to play the shamisen. Welcome the undying parade of beautiful men and women, while my servants rub them blind.
Sounds like Kyoto's in trouble. It's snowing harder. We should go.
Maybe your sensei will be waiting for us.
So Lucha Freddy's asking, when are we going to do a sandbox session of Among Us? I'm on board. I don't own Among Us yet, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I will say, Freddy, that we have a game called Project Winter that is, as far as I can tell...
Stay close.
If I get any closer, we'll have to share a horse.
What was that?
Never mind. Keep going.
Project Winter strikes me as being a more sophisticated iteration on the idea of Among Us, and I'm very much looking forward to trying it at some point. So, you know, throw that into your I don't have an end to that sentence. Take a look at that, because I would love to get some multiplayer streams of
Close to the
Project Winter going on.
I'll deal with him. Stay back.
Okay.
No wonder they tell stories about you.
Where's your house?
Not far. Come on.
Wait, Among Us is on sale for $5? Is that on sale? Because I thought it was like 20 or something like that. As we were saying, especially after that Star Trek night, that he was laughing the whole night. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and I felt bad about having to tap out so soon. Like, we will not be going very late tonight either, because I have been so tired these last several days. Yeah, I really would have wanted to do another one. And with me, as long as Mia and Feecrest are on board,
Let's get inside.
we will definitely be doing some more Bridge Crew, Star Trek Bridge Crew this Tuesday as well. Oh, because it's always $5.
Kind to be the ghost. But the way you killed those Mongols.
I do what I have to for Tsushima.
The truth is, we're both survivors. We have darkness in us. If we didn't, we'd be dead.
Sensei Ishikawa said something similar. But it sounds more natural coming from you, Tomoe.
Thank you.
Ishikawa always said, I underestimate my opponents.
I don't have an arrow in my back. Why not?
The Mongols turned against me.
After you trained them to slaughter our people.
A mistake I tried to fix. But I can't kill all my archers. Not alone.
You need me. And the sensei. But we don't need you.
I know where they'll attack next. We can ambush them together. You get a victory, I get revenge.
I'll talk it over with Sensei Ishikawa.
Jing, you can stay the night.
No, Tomoe. I can't.
I don't think Ishikawa is going to be very happy that we were in a room with Tomoe and did not strike her down like, wait, what is this? Sensei Ishikawa is planning to shelter at a peasant's house nearby. I'll stay with her so I can speak with the sensei about the hunt. Yeah, but we know that's not true. Oh, I guess it's because I switched to a different, thing. Similar to saying it's not just me, she wanted Jin. I don't know. I don't know that that's necessarily how I would have read that. You know what I think that she wants? You know what I think she wants from Jin? Forgiveness. I think that she wants absolution for the crimes that she committed against the people of Tsushima, and that he is not going to give that to her, nor do I think that I would. Now, there is in my mind an open question here, which is what specifically went down between Ishikawa and Tomoe. I feel like there's a missing part of this chapter where we know that Tomoe was being trained by Ishikawa in the ways of the bow. We also know that Tomoe went ahead and spent a lot of time and energy training Mongolian archers in the ways of the Japanese bow, but there's a transition point there that I don't feel has been adequately explained, and I'm sort of concerned isn't going to be. What was it that prompted Tomoe to hate Ishikawa so much that she would rather side with the Mongolians? Like, what is happening there? All right, let's try to make wise use of our hallucination darts for a change. And do I have a good hallucination gear? Azric's saying the fast looks back at Angel and the hushing and looking back and the interaction with Mia and Fia and the constant looking down at Mia's chest in the game, and also all the other things. It was also priceless. Yeah, and also the the lamentable fate of the Kobayashi Maru. Oh, that was very funny. All right, so we want to use this and this. Yeah, hallucination dart should... I somehow missed that. So for people that are joining us in progress, the hallucination darts work rather like in Assassin's Creed, where they cause the enemies to fight one another and can really help break up pods of guys. That's not what I meant. Stop it. Oh, that guy's taken off. This is one of the guys we poisoned. He's hard at work. Jin, what do you know that I don't? Okay, so there is a guy over there. But on the topic of Among Us, like I'm perfectly comfortable with giving it a shot. I think it looks like a good time. I appreciate the quick turnaround and the quick, like, you know, how swift the rounds of Among Us tend to be. What I like about Project Winter is that it's the same broad concept of there's a group of people that need to cooperate to accomplish a task, or else, you know, everyone's going to wind up dead. And that there are one or more traitors in the group. But what I like about it is that the tasks that you're completing are a lot more, like, they require a higher degree of coordination. From what I've seen in Among Us, it is everybody has tasks that they're supposed to perform. So they're, like, traveling around, but each task can be accomplished by a single person. So it's the question of, do we want to go in groups to avoid one of us getting killed or whatever else? The tasks themselves are very simple, so there's actually not a great deal of incentive to stay together. Hold on. A feature of Mongol folk religious practices, the ovu is a sacred stone heap typically used as an altar or shrine. The rock formation sometimes includes a stick to which worshippers tie a blue ceremonial scarf known as a kadag that symbolizes the open sky of Tengri or Tenjur, chief god of the Mongol people. In Project Winter, by contrast, there is like, you need to accomplish a couple different tasks in order to survive. Like your overarching task is to like repair a transmitter that will then allow you to like find information about where else you have to go on a pretty darn large map. And no one person, I think, can realistically do what you would need to do to accomplish it in the time frame. So there has to be coordination, there has to be teamwork, and all of that teamwork and coordination is happening in the shadow of the knowledge that at least one person in this group is actively working against us. And I think that that makes for a very, very neat dynamic that I've now watched some streams of Project Winter, and it seems like a lot of fun, and there's no reason to like be coy about it. Wanderbots, who does a variety of different sort of gaming content, gaming videos on YouTube. I did not realize that him and some other YouTubers were doing some streams of Project Winter, and they've been a lot of fun to watch. If Tashir or Patikin are not on, or playing something that I can't watch in the case of Patikin, like Valhalla, that I don't want to see yet due to spoilers, then I'll sometimes throw on Wanderbots during my workouts. Oh, is Geek Pantheon in here? Sorry, because I just saw Mia is welcome to give him a shout out, but if he was in here, I would want to say hello. The imposter is announced at the start of the game, and it is hilarious fun. Oh, a new version of Among Us where it's basically hide and seek. Yeah, so they just had some sort of a patch or something that came out. And I don't know a lot about the content. Okay, so with that little side thing done, let's go up and check with Ishikawa. Yes, by all means, Mia. Thank you for doing the shout outs, all of them. Oh, wait. Let me switch into our traveling outfit, because you never know when we're going to be venturing into new areas of the map. Also, you know something? Sorry, 1 second. It's been a while. Let's switch out our equipped... I don't like this set.
Sakai, you have news.
Something like that. I spoke with Tomoe. She's hiding in the north. The Mongols turned against her.
If you saw her, why is she still alive?
Her archers are preparing a massive attack. She wants the three of us to wipe them out.
Or she needs both our heads to get back in the Mongols' favor.
She could have killed me, Sensei, but she didn't.
I have never been rewarded for trusting Tomoe.
I don't trust her. But we need what she knows. And I believe she needs our help.
Then she's a fool. And we finish this.
I approve of Lucha Freddy's impromptu shout out for More Than a Mia. I would be very happy if she would also do an official one for herself so that people have the link. Charm of Fortune 2. Yeah, we've got that on one of our sets. We have one of those. Oh, half bow die. Yeah, let's do it. Hidden Serpent. Wait, is that it? No, I mean, it's not it, but Where... Okay, go to journal. Here, laid to rest. Yeah, this is it. Oh, wow, 5 kilometers away. Where on earth is this? Jeez, wow, this is all the way back in the previous region. Well, now I have to go here. Yeah, let's go to this fox shrine. I honestly thought that the game was communicating, you know, don't go back to the earlier regions for story reasons. Like Jin is an outcast and you have to do it locally here. God damn it, this game looks good. Yeah, I'm with Patikin that it always feels weird to do a shout out for yourself, even when you're in like somebody else's channel and they ask you to do it. But no, I mean we want to make sure that Mia's link is up for sure.
You have word from Tomoe?
The three of us will meet. Then she'll reveal where and when her archers plan to attack.
You think she'll tell us the truth?
We'll find out. And Sakai, there will be no room for error.
I came prepared, Sensei.
Let's go.
Let's switch into our archer outfit for this. Sorry, Lucha Freddy said he runs to the top of the hill and screams, "Everybody follow me."
Where are we headed?
North of Umugi Cove. She sent word to meet at an old gambling den.
Might be a good spot for an ambush.
We have the advantage. The Mongols turned against her. She is desperate.
Desperate enemies are dangerous.
Because they are unpredictable. But Tomoe has two choices. Enlist our help, or betray us. You spent time with her. What do you think?
She didn't attack me in Jogaku. But that could be a trick to lower your guard.
We're prepared for treachery.
If she doesn't ambush us, we hear her out. And if this planned attack is real, we cooperate. After that, we'll deal with her.
She betrayed her people. She will answer for it.
You know something, I don't, when that, speaking of followers, Freddy, when that guy followed earlier, because I answered the question that he had, I don't remember thanking him, and now I feel bad about it. I might have said it, but I should have said thank you very much for the follow. Sometimes I get so caught up in what's happening that in my head, I'm thinking of a thing, and then it doesn't come out. Hold on. I want more cosmetics, friend. I need to go get all the flowers I can find. I'm with you, I'm with you.
What will you say when you see her?
I have nothing to say to Tomoe.
You don't want answers? You haven't spoken since she joined the enemy.
Any chance of talking ended the moment she turned on me.
But I like it when, like...
Eyes open. We go on foot from here.
Alright, hold on. Dude, I gotta get changed, because I have a feeling we're gonna do some Archer stuff here in just a second. It's time to switch colors, though. Yeah, I like it, like in Sam Lander's stream is a good example. When people follow, he goes, and I don't want to do like an impersonation, but I like the way that he goes like, "You are a awesome person."
Stay low. A lot of places to hide archers here.
Ben Raging also has a fun thing that he does when people follow or raid.
No Mongols.
That we can see. Stop here. That outcropping to the right. I'll position myself there.
Okay.
You.
Jing! If I was here to kill you, you'd already be dead.
Damn.
Get over here.
You should wait out here.
Not a chance.
Stay alert.
Sensei. Jing?
Always so sure of yourself.
The one thing you never had to teach me.
Your archers are planning an attack. Where and when?
Umugi Cove. Heading there now.
Why tell us?
The Khan betrayed me. I'm taking my archers away.
And if we don't help you stop them, they'll wipe out Umugi Cove.
I don't believe you.
Do nothing. And watch what happens. Damn it. The Mongols followed me.
Damn you, Tomoe! Tomoe! You betrayed us!
Oh, please. You really think so? Ishikawa? Just stand still for 1 second, brother. All right, we got it. I don't know where that arrow was going. I do know that they're still fighting. It's just I need a lot more arrows. Here's the thing about Tomoe betrayed us. It requires Tomoe not to be killing the people that are here.
No more traps, Tomoe.
This wasn't a trap.
She fought back against the Mongols, Sensei.
To deceive us, so we lower our guard.
If I want to put an arrow in you, there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Enough! Umugi Cove could be under attack. We need to move.
Fine. But if Tomoe even breathes wrong, I'll put her in the dirt.
Both of you. This way.
Sliminator's happy that they weren't wearing helmets.
Make amends for your crimes, Tomoe.
They forced me to teach a way of the bow.
Did they force you to kill your own people at Fort Nakayama?
They were being tortured. I offered a quick, painless death. And the Mongols spared me. I won't apologize for surviving.
And notice neither of you have commented on my hat.
Mongol patrol.
I've got it.
I will say, though, that if they had been wearing helmets, I would have used the heavy bow, and making use of the explosive arrow probably would have made even shorter work of that. Oh, I'm sorry, the fight is still going on.
What's the best route to the coast?
If they see us headed for Umugi Cove, Tomoe's archers could be alerted.
Agreed. We should stay off the roads.
Cut through this field.
Patine is asking why I'm not wearing the whole basket over Jin's head. Patine, did you wear the boat helmet very much? Stay with Ishikawa and Tomoe.
How did
I'm
you
working
find
on
the camp in Akashima?
Your people attacked me. We tracked them.
I told them to avoid you two. I had plans for a dozen more camps.
I'm glad they ignored your orders.
I lost control. By the time we set up in Kushi, I wasn't in charge.
More ahead.
A lot more.
Take them.
Oh, these guys are wearing helmets. Hold on. Ow. Oh, someone else hit him before I did.
You sound like Sensei Ishikawa.
The trees at the end of the field. You can rest there, out of sight.
Tomoe, you said you lost control of the Mongols in Kushi, but a woman saw you there with them.
The woman you burned alive.
That was not my doing.
Not with your bow, but you trained her killers.
Most of the time, I convinced them to spare lives, not take them.
But Lucha Freddy, what I was going to say is that I very much appreciate or agree with both you and Batikin here. You should set whatever goals you want to in order to like communicate to people that you're serious about streaming and you want to continue growing. And where did I go? Oh, they meant rest right here. I thought if it's further into the grove. Oh, it is further. It's just over in this direction. Yeah, no, don't let anybody berate you or... And I think that you know this, but just to reflect back and agree with you, you run your stream the way you want to, and if anybody doesn't like it, you don't have to defend it to them. They have any other stream that they can watch.
They're hunting me. I thought I lost them.
Didn't think to mention that earlier.
I'm mentioning it now.
Wait here until nightfall. We can use the darkness to our advantage.
Will they attack the cove before then?
No. They'll position archers. Make sure no one gets out. Plan their slaughter.
Get some rest. I'll keep watch.
Sun's down. Ready?
Tomoe, you're in front. The sensei and I will follow.
So you can stab me in the back?
If the Mongols spot you first, we get out of sight and drop them. Let's go.
Stay close.
Don't let her out of your sight, Sakai.
I can hear you, Sensei.
Good. Mongol lookouts ahead.
Jing, you take one. I'll take the other.
All right, I got right.
More on the way. Hide yourselves.
Tagoro, not there. Osodden, ende sonor serem steba.
On your mark, Sakai.
Don't miss, Sensei. One arrow, one death. You took that last one with the circling falcon shot, Sensei.
You saw that. You changed your form too.
I shift the right hand down, so when you release...
That's interesting.
Nobody said this would be easy.
We get in a fight here, your archers will be alerted. Start the attack before we reach the cove.
We can't risk it. What do you think, Sakai?
Follow my lead. Don't fall behind.
Okay, don't let the Mongols see you. Well, I mean, I'd want to take the high ground. Except every single Mongolian is looking at the high ground. There's like 1,000 guys here. Okay. Well, we're going to go through the less populated area if possible. I'm going to save some arrows. let's take these guys down here. Hopefully. That's bad. Sorry, there's been a lot happening in chat, specifically around the topic of like having goals. It seems like everybody agrees, which is good. That, yeah, I mean, I fully support Freddy or Hihu or Mia or Patikin or anybody else having goals for like thresholds they want to hit. Like take this as an example for the Extra Life Marathon. Having your like we were getting all sorts of emails from the Extra Life organization on like, hey, here's how to have a successful stream. And one of the things that they noted is that people are much more likely to donate if you have like information on screen about what your goal is and stuff, and like people know that you're still reaching for that thing. One of the things was like someone who's inclined to donate is 80% more likely to do so.
The moment we attack, they'll retreat into town. Use it to defend against us.
Innocent people will die.
See the barrels in their carts? I'll circle behind. One flaming arrow.
Once you shoot, they'll be on you. If you stay back in the tree line...
I might miss. I need to get close. Let me undo the damage I've done.
Go.
You trust her?
I trust her desire for revenge. So that's how she stayed one step ahead of us. You taught her well, Sensei.
I know. Get ready. Now!
Now, just in case anybody's confused about what's happening here, the reason slow-mo is lasting so long is specifically because of this armor set, where every time I land a headshot, we get back 50% of our gauge. So it recharges by a solid amount every single time you land a hit, and also it is extended by the outfit itself, so there's a couple real benefits to wearing this when you're doing shooty stuff. How am I doing on arrows, though? 16 arrows. Okay.
Not bad, Sakai.
Where's Tomoe?
I don't know. Was she wounded?
Tomoe!
Near the end of the fight, I saw her by the archway over there.
That leads straight into Umugi Cove.
If any Mongols try to retreat that way...
Maybe she gave chase.
Yeah, Samalander most assuredly donated to help somebody hit a goal, and
her archers won't erase her crimes.
But she got her revenge.
Is that all she got?
She fought alongside us. That will mean something once we defeat the enemy.
Forget the Mongols. What does she want in Umugi Cove?
There's not much here besides thieves and cutthroats. Damn it, and smugglers.
She needs a boat to get off the island.
I frankly can't blame her for wanting to get off the island, because I feel like Jin or his uncle are honor-bound to kill her because she worked with the enemy. It's certainly what I intend to do, so I'm not going to blame her for trying to get off the island.
You there?
Yes, my lord.
Did you see a woman run through here?
A warrior. She was headed for the beach.
This way!
But yes, Simlander, if you continuously can hit headshots, you can chain them pretty much indefinitely with this set, as long as you have arrows to shoot.
Umugi Cove.
The Mongols were hunting her. We gave her safe passage to a way off the island.
We're always one step behind.
But there's still time to stop.
But what I was thinking is like just applying that same logic to like trying to build your channel and trying to encourage follows. Like if people say, "Oh, he's only like 10 followers away," they're going to be from his goal. They're more likely to want to hit that follow button.
Wait.
Sensei Ishikawa, we have judged each other harshly, but the Buddha tells us that our greatest enemies can be our best teachers.
I am grateful for your teaching, and for the chance to fight by your side the final time. I have been your student. I would have become your daughter, but the way of the bow is behind me now. What lies ahead? I am like an arrow, shot from a bow. Who knows where the wind will take me?
It's over.
Maybe she'll reach Kyoto after all.
If she were anyone else, I'd say that's impossible.
We still have a war to finish. A home to rebuild.
I have no more lessons to give in this life, except one. Promise me, you won't repeat my mistakes.
I promise, Sensei.
I'm pretty sure we have these. Yeah, moderate increase to arrow damage. It's nice. Oh, nice. Hold on. I'm not going to wear this, but I do like the fact that you get it. Oh, but it doesn't really show up with this hat. It's like part rabbit, part pig. Ooh, nice. Yeah, let's put that on. I like that blue.
Keep your arrows sharp, Sakai. Don't get sentimental, Sakai.
I was playing the song to make it foggy because I thought it would look cool, and we got chastised by him
Good student.
for playing the flute. Oh, that was awesome. Wow. Okay, sorry. That I thought that was very cool. Wow, that was distracting. Okay. Look how far south we are. Yeah, so I'm going to go here to get the gift altar, and then I think what we're going to do is get into position for the next story mission, and then that'll probably call it for this episode. Can I play the flute now? All right. If it's the song I think it is, it's gonna make it nice and foggy and misty. Yep. See, there we go. All I was gonna say is that I feel like if you apply that same logic to, like, you know, your channel, you are expressing an intent to the viewer that you take your channel seriously and are interested in growing it and building a community. That's what I take targets like that when I see them. So yeah, as others have said, as I think everybody in chat has said, pay no attention to the folks that would tell you not to Oh, weird. Hold on, there's 2 question marks here that I never got. Let's go check out this one real quick. Azric, thank you for the clip of that. I love it when a game developer will put in something that is like so highly situational that only a tiny percentage of players are ever going to get that specific thing. And it was so perfectly in keeping with Sensei Ishikawa's personality about, you know, don't be overly sentimental. Like, he seems to perceive that as being his downfall. So I don't know that, you know, I have a great deal of clarity on what happened between him and Tomoe. It seems to be not that much more complicated than he was an extremely harsh teacher, and she eventually decided, you know, why am I bothering with this? Fuck it. But that's why, I mean, so, you know, just between me, you, and the internet, I would not have let her go. Like, okay, so she decided in the 11th hour that, like, bear in mind, what changed Tomoe's mind? What suddenly caused her to say, oh my god, I've made a huge mistake? Was it seeing the tactics that she taught the Mongolians used against the Japanese people in a way that made her morally uncomfortable? No. It was that after teaching the Mongolians everything that she knew, the Mongolians then tried to kill her because she was she was no longer of any use. It was her betrayal. She was betrayed, therefore now she wanted to get revenge. And now she just gets to sail off. That did not feel like a just ending to me, because the thing is, there's making a mistake, and then there's costing other people's lives, which doesn't feel like it's very much of a mistake. Oh, I kind of like this. Look at this. And there's one more that I saw, yeah, way down here. I don't know how I missed these, but let's just grab this one as well. Tomoe didn't have an error in judgment, okay? She didn't misunderstand who the Mongolians were or whatever. She, for whatever reason, decided that she wanted to side with them against the people of Tsushima. She wanted to side with the aggressors that came to Tsushima to subjugate and murder the people there and use it as a staging ground to invade mainland Japan. And Tomoe said, oh, this seems fine to me. This is the team that I'm going to sign up with. The fact that she later felt bad about it, not because of, you know, all the horrible things that were done by teaching them her tactics, but simply the fact that she was used and then discarded. No, you still have to answer for your crimes, and making it up, like going to the Lord and basically saying, hey, how about you, me, and that guy all come together to fix my mistake, because otherwise even more people will suffer. Like, fuck off. Sorry, I didn't like that ending there. Similar to saying Tomoe had an error in morals, or moral. Yeah, I feel like it's important to be tolerant of people making earnest mistakes, and I feel like I don't feel like she made a mistake. I feel like she regretted her decision. That's not the same thing as making a mistake. That's making a bad decision, and her bad decision cost lives. Sorry, I'm gonna stop going on about this. Norio gets a bad ending where he doesn't feel like he can ever go home again, and he's permanently tainted because he sought revenge against the people who murdered his brother. Tomoe gets a happy ending because of reasons just discussed. Just God. And again, not bad writing, just I don't agree with these characters. I understand that Ishikawa has a sentimental feeling towards Tomoe, and loved her and then hated her and then came around to, well, fly away, little bird. And the thing is, I have no such sentimental attachment to her. Similar to saying her mistake wasn't honest. Yeah, not an honest mistake, for sure. Oh, whoops. Hold on, we have to wait for... Oh, can I pet Fox too? No? No, Fox took off. And yet, here's another one. Hold on a second. We are, you know, angling towards wrapping this up, but I thought that we were fully done on all the question marks and stuff before we went and did this area. So, a question for Patikin. Have you tried any of the Legends mode in this game? Because you were the one who said... Sorry, I'm hiccuping all of a sudden. You were the one who pointed out that it has some, like, elements of Japanese mythology and stuff in it, and that sounds awesome. Oh, he says that he doesn't have PS Plus to play online. Well, don't forget, Patikin, and maybe you already have a bunch of the games, but there's a PS Plus collection that's available for when you do get your PlayStation 5 that has... a bunch of really good games on it, and I would submit that just the value, like, basically, if you haven't played any 2 of the games on the list, then your PS Plus subscription has just paid for itself. Hey, speaking of remasters and everything, why do they not remaster... Sorry, that was a lot of flowers all in a row. Why do they not remaster Mercenaries and Mercenaries 2 from the Xbox and Xbox 360? Those games were so good. I would like to see them remaster those games specifically. I was such a big fan of especially Mercenaries 2. Oh, awesome. Sorry, Mia, if you're near the keyboard, because our chat errored out again, there's somebody who could use some assistance finding the door. And other... Son of a bitch. Similar says, can't remaster good games, gotta remaster popular ones. But the thing is, especially the first... Oh, you know why they don't do it? It just occurred to me. Those were done by Pandemic. Pandemic was owned by Activision. Activision doesn't perceive there being any money in that when they can just dump infinite resources into Call of Duty. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Like, it's exactly what Sam Lander just said. It doesn't matter that they were good. It doesn't matter that they were well received. It matters that they're not as popular as like Call of Duty. That they'll do a remaster of Modern Warfare, but so Chivalry does say that Mia's on the case. Yeah, our chat reloaded again. So although I can see it on the monitor here, the ability to get rid of it is not easily present. Oh, how sad that this isn't going to be the last thing. Chivalry, you better get her on the case right away. Oh, there she is. She's there. Mia, check it out. Exile from the Samurai.
The samurai. My uncle. I can never go back. I have to accept that.
That is the thing. I mean, as long as we're talking about like story beats and stuff, it is nice if every once in a while we talk about the game that we're actually playing. Jin has there is no happy ending for Jin at the end of this. He has already lost everything that there is to lose for him. Oh, I was gonna bomb them, and then they saw something off in the horizon, which happens to be the same direction that I'm going. Sorry, Mia's saying, delicious gin butt. That guy has no questions at all. He's just going on about his business. Oh, since because Patikin just made a comment as well. Patikin, without any spoilers, let me ask you a question, because I've talked about this on a number of occasions. I was very tempted to go with an archery-heavy build for Odyssey, but wound up going very, very much assassinate-y. And then at the end of the game, when I was filling out a few achievements, I picked up some of the archer skills and was like, oh yeah, no, that's super fun. And I'd said, oh, I've got to find out about Moonbear's Paw. See, I don't like the big flappy scabbards as much. I very much like that bright violet, it looks violet to me, handle. So I'm going to switch to that for now. It does look a lot better here than it does elsewhere. So the question for Patikin is, based on your time with Valhalla so far, is an archery build viable? Like, does it have sufficient archeryness to it that you would say that would be an interesting way to play? Because if it's in there, I very well might decide to do that when we play Valhalla, which I expect will be sometime in the coming year. Oh wait, that's not, nope. I meant to ride up and shoot a bow, but instead I still had the bomb attached. Okay, there he is. Wait, is this a person? What is this? No, that's a horse facing the other way. So Patikin says, yes, there's a... Well, maybe I shouldn't read this in case people watching don't want even that level of spoiler, but he has answered the question. Yeah, so I've mentioned this on many occasions, but it really stuck with me when, gosh, I think it was JV Gwaltney said that going archery build in Assassin's Creed Odyssey was one of the... it was a super interesting and gratifying way to play the game because it completely transformed how he approached all of these different situations. And I thought that was super neat. Yeah, I don't think I want to go... I don't think this is the right way. Hold on a second. And was very tempted to play through that way. The thing is, in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it turns out that it was really, really fun to push your spear into one side of a person's sternum and then pull it out the other side. And Cassandra was so like gingerly as she did it, and I always loved the animations to it. That said, I feel like going with a combination. archery and stealth build could be super fun, like Patikin is talking about.
Let me go.
Patikin's saying that, to be honest, when he played Origins and Odyssey, he always used the bow a lot in between the normal assassinations. I use the bow sometimes, but I really didn't. I settled in fairly early into Odyssey with a vision that I had for Cassandra and a style of play that I enjoyed, and played 150 odd hours of it and had a great time all the way through. And when I started exploring more of the archery set, again, for the achievement part of it, I wasn't racked with disappointment that I hadn't gone that way. I was just like, man, this does seem like it'd be a lot of fun to interact with. So many Pillars of Honor I apparently missed here in the Southern Island. Okay, so I want to stop doing question marks, but we're gonna do this at least. So many! What the hell? Wow, I missed so many. Anyway, let's go do this. Yeah, what's closest? Probably this pot. One thing I was saying to Mia and Chivalry is, depending on the party makeup, one thing that I might enjoy doing in a D&D session is going with a very archery themed fighter or warrior, like really tripling up on archery skills, because those rule sets are in there and I've never interacted with them. No, there's this guy left, or at least I thought there was. He might have run off. I saw him, doing the butt slide away from Jin. Yeah, Sam Lander, very true. Says, I want to stop doing question marks, and then immediately marks 1 to do it. Oh, look at the... It's not just the red, it's the way that the red fades further down the scabbard. I'm gonna wear at least every single one of these at least once. Look at this. Oh gosh, all I need is a matching set of armor and I'll be an Imperial Guard. Okay, so... I am not going to go do these today. What we're gonna do is fast travel over near them, and then head up and then save it, because it is an hour earlier than we typically stop streaming, and yet I need to get to bed. Have you guys ever had one of those nights where you went to bed at the normal time? Boy, I was not paying attention to this earlier. You went to bed at the normal time. You got a fine night's sleep. No memory of, lots of tossing or turning or getting kicked in the night or anything else that keeps you up. And then you just wake up the next morning and you just did not get any rest at all. Did it ever happen to you? Because that's what happened to me last night. And I woke up so tired today. It was like I hadn't gotten any sleep at all. Patikin's saying, what's a normal time? Well, normal for... for me, anyway, is I like to stream when possible down to about 10 p.m. and then usually want to wrap it up around there so that I can get into bed at a reasonable time and not completely blow my work schedule. I'm so sorry. There's a yellow bird now, and yellow bird is leading me somewhere that is not the arrow, which means that I've missed yet another collectible. Oh, you fucking asshole. He does this every time. He leads me to this thing. What do you want me to do here, bird? There is nothing here. Oh, the bird. He's led me to the same impenetrable structure multiple times. I can't find a grapple point up. I do not know. The bird just really wants me to admire the architecture. And yeah, it's cool. Like, it's real nice. Stop showing it to me. Oh, we need to find seven more crickets to learn the new flute. So Patikan's saying there is something here. So, Patikan, I have one question. Is it something that can be gotten now? Because if the answer is yes, then I think the answer is yes, that I want a hint. Because I am totally mystified about it. Wait, maybe I don't want a hint. Stop. I didn't know that I could do this before. I honestly saw this by accident, and it was like, maybe that's what I need to get up higher. Ooh, we get our own music up here. Band of the Second Sun. Oh, is it an infamous thing? That's not infamous at all. Second Sun. Colors of a warrior from a distant time and place. Okay. I haven't played a lot of Second Sun, but in what way is this Second Sun? I really like the music up here. They should play this down on the ground. More people would hear it. Yeah, so I've as I described, have been here on a number of occasions because that bird kept... No, I'm trying to go down. The bird kept leading me here, and I kept, like, noticing the white scarves on the corners of the building, but I couldn't get up to them, I didn't think. Let me just try it from here to prove that hopefully I'm not being a total dumbass. Yeah, I couldn't get to there from here. No one cares why I couldn't get it before, but it's like... Yeah, so it's like, how do you get up there? Well, it turns out, jumping off of this newsstand or kiosk or cauldron plant... What is it, a giant ashtray? What is this? Incense burner. Let's go with incense burner. That makes more sense than giant ashtray. Meditation cauldron, also. Tasha's meditation cauldron of everything. Mark Rock was saying beautiful. Yeah, I'm glad that I played the Clear the Skies song before going up there by just random happenstance. That was happy. Oh, I hope McMaster's still streaming. Mark Rock, do you know if McMaster's still streaming? Because he went on just around the time that we were going to go, and I was like, son of a bitch. Yeah, I walked in the same damn cul-de-sac. Okay, maybe we'll go here. We'll be able to ride over faster. Sam is saying that he should probably get Tasha's mostly for the race options. So, I bought Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, and here's a, like, I do not know of a more clear example of why, like what I'm talking about when I'm talking about, like, lack of time. Haven't even cracked it open at all. It's right here, and it's just like, but I'd like to stream and hang out with you guys for a while. So here's what what I'm about to say is not based on any degree of hands-on interaction at all. What I heard, what I read, is that the new, not race options. Oh, this is stupid. This is not what you were talking about. I was about to talk about what they call the legacy race options, where, like, what if you want to be an elf that doesn't get a +2 to dexterity or whatever? And
Throw your blade.
Those options now exist in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, but the way that it was described to me is that the game developers basically shrugged their shoulders and are like, I don't know, you figure it out. Talk to the DM and do what feels right. Which, isn't that what we were all doing anyway? Like, for me, my intent, if we do get a chance to play with, I don't know why I'm putting away my blade, because I'm going to both collect and end suffering. But, sorry, Sam Lander was almost certainly talking about the actual race options for, like the new races and sub-races. Oh, Marquardt said that he's, McMaster's done for now. When I saw that he was streaming, I was like, oh, maybe I'll finish up in time and I can toss over to him. Fuck it. I'm just going to do the Fox thing. I specifically said I wasn't going to do it. I am the only one who is putting a time frame on this, by the way. It's only me, and I'm only letting myself down with this. Oh, but what I was going to say is that if we do get to play with Geek Pantheon, I intend to play like a basically, you know, straight out of the book character, unless, wait, where'd he go? Geek Pantheon says, hey, here's a modification to the rules that, because I feel like what I'd want to do when interacting with a new DM for the first time is, you know, keep it simple and let the DM focus on the storytelling and stuff and not have to worry about somebody in the group. Oh, there he is. Okay, Fox, can you, like, jump up and down a bit? I'm basically navigating based on sound. There he is, I think. Yes. Okay, stay with me. Yeah, Sam Lander was, clarifying. Yeah, because I love looking through the different race options and class options, the backstories, like the background stuff that they have. And for me, it's like, I do like looking at, like, okay, here's something cool that a character can do. But like I said, I think we talked about this before. I like thinking of, like, okay, what kind of person in this world would develop these skills? And then how can that inform their backstory and what they've been through and what their relationships might be, at least in general. And then you sort of work with the DM a little bit to say, hey, do I come from like a family? Like, do I have any living siblings? And just sort of like, in case there's any story hooks that could be woven in. By the way, do we have a... Yeah, 70 hours and 34 minutes. We passed 70 hours in this game during this stream, everyone. So... Jeremy's all around. So that's going to do it. We are going to find somebody to raid, someone who regrettably will not be twitch.tv/JVMcMaster, though I do very much hope that you check him out. I think I did see him doing some Cyberpunk, but more recently he was doing some Overwatch earlier today. And unfortunately, McMaster has, in recent months, been streaming at an hour that I don't get to watch him live nearly as much as I would have liked to. Please check out Tashir Rizé. We talked about him a little bit earlier, but it bears repeating that this coming Tuesday, December 15th, is going to be his birthday. He's going to be starting his full-length playthrough of Cyberpunk 2077, and I think importantly is launching a brand new album called Just Because, and I hope that you guys will check that out because he's a great artist, a great friend of the stream. We'll be wishing him a very, very happy birthday, and I hope that you guys will come along for that as well. Please check out Samalander, who earlier today was playing both. I never got to ask Samalander the thing that I wanted to ask, which is during his stream of Farming Simulator 2019, I think that's the one. It's like 2019, I think. not 2020. But he made a comment to somebody chatting who said that you make driving look so easy. And in response to that was, well, that's why I have GPS. And the question that I was going to ask is, because I did see some like lines, some guidelines that were sort of helping to let you know how to go. But I was wondering if that was a mod. Was that a mod, or is that something that you bought like using in-game currency? Like, I just sold my crops, and it is a mod, he's saying. Okay, that's what I'd been curious about. So yeah, if you would also like to have questions that you ask Samalander, but also remember to ask him during his own stream, you can check that out at Samalander, where he was playing both Farming Simulator 2019 and also doing some tabletop co-op gaming with others earlier today, which was a lot of fun too. I didn't get to see as much of that second thing, but I love that people play those online so that others can watch as well. Patikin is continuing his full-length playthrough of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, not doing Cyberpunk 2077 on stream, but will hopefully be a good source of information if you have questions about it. You can check that out at PETIEKEN. He Who Dies has been streaming some Star Wars Squadrons, and I honestly don't know what has stopped me from pulling the trigger on that. You know what it has? Actually, I immediately take that back. Time. Star Wars Squadrons is like $22 right now on Steam, and I have $22 to give that, and I'm not doing it because it might be 6 months before I have a chance to play that game. There's so much going on right now. But if you are in a similar bind and want to have some Star Wars in your life that you can put on in the background or hang out with a super fun and interesting streamer, check out He Who Dies. It's basically exactly the way that it sounds. Also check out Diesel Jones. Haseo was in earlier. Haseo's going to get back to streaming more regularly now that he has some time off. Just got back from a trip. I don't know if he's still here, but I feel bad if he took off before I got a chance to say goodbye to him. For our next episode here, we're going to be putting the HDR back on because I do like the way that it looks. It's not the sort of change that you can really like pin down. It just looks better with HDR on in a variety of different ways. Patikin is going to says, am I going to keep hearing that now that I don't stream Cyberpunk? Oh, no. I mean, yeah, no, Patikin, all joking aside, if you don't feel like streaming Cyberpunk, don't. The internet is saturated with it right now. And like you said, I think that it's very, very informative when you said, I want to go through it at my own pace. And yeah, there is a difference when you're streaming, that you're aware there's others watching. You want to keep things moving. That's why I tend to save these shoutouts near the end of the stream so that people can skip forward to the next episode or whatever. Because I want to make sure that we get a chance to chat about the people that are, doing interesting stuff here on Twitch. Like, for example, Papalatko. Papalatko doesn't get to stream nearly as much as we would like, but when she does, she was doing Planet Zoo the other day. She is such just a pleasant presence to have on. A lot of streaming that we get to see is happening while one or the other of us is doing work. And Papalatko she has this sort of like focus to her when she plays that I love how thoughtful she is in describing the games that she's playing and moving forward, especially when it has some sort of design or crafting work to it. She's really very good at that sort of stuff. So please check her out as well. There's so many others that I'm probably forgetting, like Azaric, SG Tiffany. I don't remember if I've seen Madam Carter on recently. But please check out all of our friends here on Twitch. And Lucha Freddy, by the way. Lucha Freddy has been, Lucha Freddy streams so many different things that I hope that you will check him out, because I don't know what it was that was most recent. And also, Lucha Freddy has a tendency to stream games that I've never heard of. So I like tuning in just to see, like, okay, what even is this? Because I do not recognize it based on its title. So if you're looking for a variety streamer that skews sometimes outside the mainstream by a good, by several standard deviations, and will show off something that you are unlikely to have seen ever, by all means, check out Lucha Freddy. Anyway, let's call it there, and we're going to go find somebody fun to raid. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.